what are you doing there? I'm like, that's a good question.
New mic.
I am here with an extraordinarily hot bowl of food.
Alright, that's cool. I wish I had food, but I'm gonna go grab a drink, I guess. Also, someone give me a summary of what happened last time. And everyone get on roll 20. And, of course, if you guys have any problems, if you need to do anything, like, if you need to step away for whatever reason, just, like, say something, okay? Don't, like... it's okay. Anyway,
Not
summary.
usually the summary.
I'm getting a drink.
One day I'm gonna get a new fucking tower or something like the case, and hopefully start working.
You think he's doing the thing?
What you said?
You are not very audible.
Your mic thing where
I know.
oh, there
I'm
you go.
trying.
He's trying.
I try. You know, sometimes, if I move my mouse, I can't hear you guys because then the wire shifted on my headphones, and then my sound cuts out.
Why is your setup so cursed?
Okay, look, the back of my PC is fucked up.
Yo,
I have
Richard,
to
if
like
you
get
can
a
hear
new
me,
case or something.
tell me about my
And,
mic
like,
volume.
Take apart my PC and put it into a new case because the outlets in the back, the fucking, like USB, the fucking HDMI, everything is fucked up back there. I don't fucking know why. It's all loose.
You'll be alright.
Test. Richard,
That's
test.
fun, right?
That might not be the case. That might be motherboard. In which case, you probably have to reassemble the whole machine.
Oh my god, are you fucking kidding me?
Yeah, like those ports are generally like mounted straight onto the motherboard. Yo,
Or
it's
unless the motherboard's just not mounted.
possible that your motherboard is not like whatever. I don't know,
Cursed.
dude. I'll fix it for you for like a drink.
Test. 1, 2. Maybe I just need to speak louder.
Yo, fucking Richard just messaged me. I know, guys, who can you with your motive.
I was supposed to.
You fucking in here?
He's in the stream.
handouts.
Stream. Test.
I'm supposed to upload handouts for you
Test.
guys based on the NPCs we met last time. I haven't gotten the old man handout yet. We'll get to that when we get there.
Yeah, the summary is we fought a water dragon thing, or, well, no, we finished fighting the water dragon thing, and then we left, and then we did some old man stuff.
We fought the
Yeah,
water
we did
dragon,
some
met
old man
Sparky
stuff.
again.
Also, some people got phone calls.
Ring, ring,
Oh yeah.
Ring.
Some people got phone calls from people. Not everyone knows who this is.
Test.
Some of you know.
1,
Everyone knows
2,
who this is.
3,
Some of you know.
4,
Everyone knows
5,
who this is.
6,
Some of you
4.
know.
Five,
Yeah, I think that was it.
six,
We did old man
yeah.
stuff,
Okay. Well,
and then we stopped there. So, we're gonna move on to the next day. Who wants to?
Wait, I want to RP the night beforehand.
The what?
Beforehand, before we go to bed, there's something I want to do because Silver's looking for information. I gotta give her something.
Okay.
feeling the pressure.
I'm feeling the pressure. I'm gonna fucking sneak into Philip's tent and go through his bag. See if there's anything in it.
Give me a
have a
stealth
check.
check.
There was echo because I was looking to myself. I think Richard.
Fuck.
Philip, do you think you would wake up to someone who rolled a 10 on stealth?
I mean, almost definitely.
What's his
Alright.
passive perception?
What's his passive perception? At least 10.
Certainly greater than 10.
Certainly greater than
Well,
10.
if he has a negative wisdom.
Negative wisdom and no
Uh,
perception.
Where do I find my perception?
Just look. What is your
He
professional
has
modifier?
his passive perception is 11
Oh.
because he has proficiency even though he has -1 wisdom. So yes, I guess we're talking numerically. He still wakes up.
God damn.
Can I shoot him with the?
Wait, you're gonna.
I shoot him with the.
You could RP me like being put to sleep.
Can I shoot him
Alright,
with the?
Philip. Let's do this. Let's do this in order. Philip, you hear someone rummaging in your tent. Do you pretend to sleep, or do you wake up?
He probably wakes up to the bandits stealing his royal goodies.
And you think she tried to shoot you, but you don't feel anything.
This is all before I sleep, by the way, so I get all the shit back. Don't you worry. This is why I wanted to do it the night before. You know, I'm doing this on my watch. My first watch, you know?
You know, I'm drinking something right now, and like me sipping is exactly what I'm feeling at the moment. So, Philip, there is an intruder in your tent. What do you do?
I could hand her the tankard of plenty.
All right, you guys stare at each other. Zelra, you shot a gun at this guy, but you're not sure if he figured out what you were doing or not. Anyways, he just reaches
I
into
just
the
assume
bag.
she wants a drink.
Yeah, he reaches into the bag that you have in your hands, pulls out this cup, and on this cup, it's this yellow mug, and it says, positive vibes only on it. And he hands it to you.
That's thaumaturgy. It's all a.
And he tells you that it's a drink, it's a cup that'll fill itself with 3 pints of rich dwarven ale. If you speak the command word Illifarn. And then he goes back to sleep.
A random cat appears out of nowhere. Cat has Phoebe's voice. It says Illerfarn, and it sits on your chest. Thaumaturgy. It's all a dream. Nothing happens.
I don't think you can create a.
It doesn't make illusions.
Yeah,
Fuck.
you can't create an illusion. Like creating a moving illusion that makes sounds is actually like a second or third level spell.
That is a high level spell called Major Image. The 3rd level at the bare minimum.
Oh, you can.
I can do one thing at a time, though, right?
Yeah.
I can do one thing at a time. It's all just a dream sequence. It's
You can make the
I don't-
sounds.
I don't think you can make the illusion.
Yeah, the sound part is the only part you can do, I think, with this one.
Yeah, you need the press the digit bit or whatever to make small illusions.
No, you can press. I don't think
need
press the
minor
digit
illusion.
You can do. Yeah.
Okay, I guess you just need minor illusion. You're just fucked. Also, we're changing the music to the correct music.
I altered the appearance of my eyes. I altered the appearance of my eyes.
Right
purple. It is all a dream. It is all a.
Uh-huh.
If you cast the spell multiple times, you can have up to 3 1-minute effects activated. I cast it 3 times. A bunch of shit's happening. It's all a dream. Don't worry about it.
There's weird sounds in your tent.
I detect fuckery coming from that tent.
I already woke up though.
Then you went back to sleep.
Yeah, you're going. Yeah, you went back to sleep, but you know you can't go back to sleep
slightly
because
confused.
this woman is just making random sounds in your tent.
Sneak out. It was all a dream. I found nothing. It was all a dream. Nothing happened. All right, next day.
It's the next morning. Bren,
Yeah.
you walk out of the tent and you see Zelra and Philip are very pointedly not looking at each other.
I'll look at one, look at the other. Huh. Well, anyway, who wants some breakfast? Go start preparing breakfast.
Do you require assistance, Bren?
Oh. You make an omelet before, BB?
Absolutely not.
Well, what do you know about cooking?
Absolutely nothing.
Why don't you get the fire going?
It will be done.
Very good. Yeah, we set up breakfast. I just
Does this bot have a shuffle function, by the way?
Yes, actually.
Because it apparently doesn't have a playlist option.
No.
Unless I'm doing it wrong.
Unless the bot broke. Unless that feature broke.
Well, it said error loading null, so...
I don't know.
Which is why I'm adding everything manually.
I'm 99% certain.
What the fuck?
Well, it's not my music, so I can't shuffle it.
Oh my god, are you for real?
Well,
This is
I mean,
like-
it shuffles the songs that you put. It's like
Alright.
like each person has a separate queue, and it pops things off the queues round robin.
Okay.
You hear the sound of small explosions coming from the fire pit.
Alright, you guys do that.
the
You got the rest of you wake up at some point, right? What's going on?
well, Gwen's the only one to sleep then if everyone else is out.
Alright.
Nap.
Brandon, I've constructed the fire.
I see scorch marks, BB.
It's
Usually,
burning.
well, it does the job at least, and I'll just put a pot on top of it and be like, "Yep, this is completely normal." Hey, yo, Bison, you up?
Yeah, there was Hey, did you hear any like weird noises last night?
Huh? What kind of weird noises?
It was like sounded like someone. It sounded like some rustling, and then there was like a bunch of cat noises, and
There was a
then
minor arcane disturbance.
I think I heard someone saying something like nothing happened.
This is correct.
Wait.
Thaumaturgy, make the fire flicker. Oh no, your fire.
Oh, just
Oh,
gotta let it simmer a bit.
better watch that.
But wait, so what you're telling me is magic cats got into our campsite at the night?
No, I lit it with prestidigitation.
Yo, Zell, check your index thing if there's magic cats around these fires.
Yeah, let me look at that. Not that I know of. Must have been a dream.
What, a
You have a
dream?
bad dream, Bison?
I don't know. Did anyone
Must
did
dream.
anyone else hear anything like that?
Oh, I'm a deep sleeper. I usually get blackout drunk before I sleep.
I do
Okay.
not dream.
You don't sleep. Philip, how about you? Hear anything last night?
I think Bren's sister wanted a drink or something.
Oh.
Wait. So you're
That was
saying
On watch
she was
last-
in your tent?
I was on watch last night. Right, BB?
I observed her on the watch.
Smile.
Bison's just confused. He's like, this just gets weirder and weirder, man.
Well, in either case, I'm sure there's weirdness ahead of us. We're almost to, what's it called, Winterhaven?
Yeah, we are. Kind of weird. I spent like over a week with you guys. Jeez.
Yeah, it's weird. You also told us some pretty explicit sex stories about your companions.
I did?
Yeah?
When was this?
Like a night or two ago, you remember?
No.
Right before Gwen punched me real hard.
I have a feeling I scrubbed that memory from my mind.
Yeah, I was like, damn, this guy needs a drink. Any case, have some breakfast. Let's get on the road.
Okay. All right, give me your checks, people.
Oh boy. Don't need food, do we?
Good, I'm
Where's
good.
our map?
Dude,
Where's your
I
map?
love not having to keep track of rations on my sheet.
Real reason why you chose this class.
Who's leading the way?
Oh, how many rations are we up to now?
I don't know. Someone I hope
I'm
is keeping
taking
track
care of the
on
rations
people.
because of the food we got.
All right. Are you checking? Are you like doing it like on everyone's sheet, or are you just like
No,
holding
like
all
I
the
have all
food
the
in your
card
hand?
food, and so you still have your personal rations. I'll let you know if we need to use those. But right now we're just using the buffalo stew, Mitsune meat, and whatnot.
You're using um preserved foods.
Yeah, last night we finished off the buffalo stew.
All right. Okay. Anyways, roles for navigation and like scouting and all the other wonderful stuff.
I'm staring at the map.
You're staring at the map. Please stare at the map.
Done. The map has been stared at.
Congratulations. Congratulations, you didn't get lost. Congratulations, you what's that survival for?
It's for hunting, isn't it?
Are you hunting?
I guess I am. I rolled the wrong thing, so it's okay.
I guess
a
you're
scout.
hunting later.
But I guess I'm hunting now instead.
I guess you're hunting later. Anyone wants to scout or no?
Perception.
It's perception. Yes.
I might have the weakest perception. Never mind.
Okay, you attempt to go scout, and by that I mean you just fall asleep in the freaking caravan.
Yeah.
Next.
You're sleeping a lot,
Left
Gwen.
to roll?
Gwen has an interesting methodology for scouting.
Yeah, she's just snoozing in the. She's like, I'm scouting, and then sticks her head. She kind of just sticks her head, like kind of leans her head close to the window and falls asleep.
I'm gonna go hunting. Goodbye.
Well, you do that
Get out
later.
the
You do that later.
No, no,
Don't
I
worry.
do that as we're going.
Are you just gonna shoot things in the freaking carriage?
She just doesn't want to be in the carriage during the day.
I want to be in the carriage.
Okay, you don't want to be in the carriage. All right.
I hear gunfire coming from the trees.
All right. Zara, you go off into the trees and you start shooting things. I guess you
Yes.
catch some rabbits, wabbits,
Many wabbits.
wabbits.
Very productive day.
You caught 2 wabbits.
Close enough.
Lit.
2
Nice.
wabbits for 2 rations.
Rolling high, even from Kami-sama for me.
I wrote the rabbits in the cart.
Okay. Anyways, while Zara was out hunting for wabbits, I guess, you guys are very close to Winterhaven at this point. There's like actual like trails, which kind of helps with people not getting lost. But you find like an actual trail, and you're following it to what you believe should lead you to the settlement. And along the way, you come across these 2 individuals who are traveling by road towards the same direction. It's you guys approach them in your carriage. You see that it appears to be a male-female pair. And as you get closer, you can see it that the male is kind of talking very animately and seems to be leading the conversation between the 2, and the other one is kind of just nodding along, right? What do you guys want to do?
Huh? What's going on? Brandon wakes up. I hear talking. Are there people outside?
There appear to be a pair of travelers.
No. Oh. Hey, Brent pokes his head out. Hey! Fancy meeting y'all down the road.
Huh? Oh, hello. Fancy meeting you as well. What are you guys doing?
We're headed to Winterhaven. We close? You all
Oh.
know?
Yeah, we're heading the same way. You mind if we take a ride in your carriage? It will be easier for us, frankly.
Oh, of course not. Pile on in. Not
thank
than
you,
like
thank
a
you.
few more companions for the road.
Thank you so much. Greatly appreciated. And Bison's just like, okay. He stops the carriage, let the people on. And the two of them clamber into the carriage, and you guys go on your way. Alright?
So what's your guys' names? I'm Bren. Here's Zell, Bip, Philip, and Gwen.
Oh wait, am I-
Oh.
Yeah, Zelra, you made it back in the carriage eventually. With your wabbits.
my gun is loaded. I do not point it at them, but my hand is on it.
Oh, that's one of those fancy schmancy weapons. You don't really see that around these parts that often. Interesting.
Oh, you know a thing or two about firearms?
Not really. They're not really my thing, but like I've seen them before. I know what they do, kind of, right? You point it and then like things come out and it hurts people or
Yeah.
things or creatures, right?
Yeah.
Well,
Quite a few
no.
things that do that actually. You point it
No.
and things come out.
I mean, it's not really my style though. I prefer like these. Takes out a pair of like he like motions to like the pair of swords that it's like on his sides.
Oh, swordsman.
Something like that. I wouldn't say I'm really a swordsman. It's complicated. But I guess you could qualify me as a swordsman. It counts.
I mean, if you have a sword or swords and you fight with them,
I mean, well, no. See, like the thing is, he takes the swords out. And he was like, well, sometimes I put them together like this, and he takes each hilt, and then like at the ends of the hilt, he puts it together, and you hear like a clack sound, and it's like, you see, now it's not really a sword anymore, right? Now it's like
Oh
something
shit,
else.
it's Darth Maul.
Fucking magnets.
Right. So
What's
like,
up, guys?
I don't know.
It is Schultz.
Am I really a swordsman? It's like complicated. Anyways, names, right? My name, I'm Zidane Tribal, and this is, and the woman just like cuts in front of her like, Garnet. Wait, no, Dagger. My name is Dagger.
Are we able to roll anything to see their like intent?
Yeah, you can roll insight.
Like to insight this woman for
I'm at -1, so anyone else that's slightly more insightful than I am?
All right.
try to roll.
All right, Zelra, you're busy deciding whether or not you want to point your gun at these people, and you see the woman seems to have slipped up right there and there. The male next to him he doesn't look upset about it. He just looks amused, more or less. But you get the feeling that there is something off, and you're not entirely sure what. Give me a history check.
yeah.
You remember the woman let slip the word. She said her name was Garnet at first before she corrected herself. And you're thinking Garnet, right? Like who? This name sounds familiar to you. Like maybe it's someone that you might have heard of.
So, what brings you all to on the road?
Well, we actually plan on go checking out the village later. It's like an abandoned village down at the south. Yeah.
Yeah, we heard about that.
Yeah. So, we hear there's like some rumors about. Okay, so like to get it straight, we might not look like it, but this girl over here, she's doing research on summoning. Yeah.
Summoning what?
Like creatures of sorts.
Like magic?
Someone to use nuts.
Yeah. I don't really understand. I'm not much of a magic man myself. But,
I feel you there.
looking out, something like that, right? But there's some. I'm not, I don't know if you ever heard any of the rumors around here, but like, there's supposedly like a really powerful summoner that made a mark on this island's history.
Oh, did he summon fire and skulls?
No,
Oh, wrong guy.
Yeah.
no. Instead, there's like this whole island mythology about like how this man was the champion of the creator god of the island. He descended down from the heavens and fought against the great threat by summoning various figures to aid him in battle. And we heard that this village might have something to do with his origins or something like that. Anyways, we intend on maybe going there to investigate sooner or later, but we need to make a pit stop at town first before we go on another leg of our journey, right? Road's long, takes a while.
Cool. Well, you're welcome to travel with us. Hey, Bison, how much longer to Winterhaven?
I think we can get there by nightfall.
Oh shit, we close.
Yeah. Glenn, give me a history check as well, by the way.
I'm dumb.
You also feel like the name that the woman gave sounded familiar, but you don't really pay attention to these types of things anyways, so you kind of just whatever about it.
Whatever.
Well, at the moment anyways, the woman kind of just lets the man talk for the both of them, and she kind of just sits there quietly, and she's just trying really hard to blend in with the environment and not
What's the man's name again?
What's the man's name? Zidane.
Also, how old do they look?
How old do they look? They look like this. Hold up.
He has just the thing.
I prepared stuff.
Oh, so they're young. Like,
They're
are
young.
they teens?
No, they look like young adults. They don't look. They look similar to a lot of your ages.
They don't look quite as anime as the picture entails.
How old does BB look? I'm
Old
just like
BB
your
look-
ages.
BB looks like a freaking clown.
Alright.
All right. You was talking about anime. There's like anime, and then there's like cartoonish, and that's BB. He just looks like this stout cartoon robot.
I look exactly like the picture.
Exactly.
So, Dagger, was it? How does all this mumbo jumbo summoning thing work?
I mean, it's a gift in a sense. Well, it's part of that, but then I have to make agreements with things that could be summoned, and they
Oh.
agree to let me summon them.
Huh. So is this
But,
magic like, did you receive it from a god, or is this just something you can do?
I think it's something that was passed down my family, but stuff happened, and I'm not really sure what to do about that anymore.
Oh. Maybe, perhaps, that is a shame, whatever happened to your family.
I mean, it was all a long time ago. I've come to terms with it now. It's just, and we're talking about the specifics of what I do. I didn't have any formal training or anything like that. I guess that's part of why we're checking these things out. We just want to see if I could maybe find out more about these things, right?
I can respect that. Baby, don't you know magic stuff? You ever know anything about this summoning type of magic? Maybe you can help the girl out.
Summoning is slightly outside of my realm of knowledge, but it's possible that I would be able to assist.
Give me a religion check.
I know things.
I know things.
I know everything.
So the reason you have in your databases some records of like summoning and stuff like that. A lot of them are religious texts, right? There are also some magical texts, of course, but the reason why it's very religious is because of the kind of myths and legends that surround summoning. As summoning tends to be an indication of warlocks. There are also other people that can attempt this too, but most commonly it is warlocks. In addition, usually it's just to be able to summon something, you need to be able to make a contract with something or multiple somethings. Depends, right? These contracts could range from, very, very simple, this being recognized you as worthy, so it will lend its aid from time to time. These are typically very benign summons. And then there's the versions where, you sell your soul to the other, individual. From the description that's given, it sounds like these are it sounds like the summons this woman is talking about are the relatively benign kinds. In regards to that, these people are considered, instead of being called warlocks, which is kind of a negative connotation most of the time, they tend to be referred as summoners.
Dagger. With regard to summoning, have you sold your soul to a carbuncle recently?
What the fuck?
No. But
Quietly loads up her drink.
What's a carbuncle?
it's
just checking.
it's this like small cat-like creature. I'm not sure how to describe it, but I can summon one.
Lit.
And she takes out she takes out a staff from behind. She takes out the staff from behind her back and she kind of like waves it around a bit, and then poof, there's a carbuncle in the middle of the carriage.
Neat. The fuck?
Neat.
Yeah, it it kind of just looks around and then just scurries away.
Scurries away what, out the carriage or?
No, it just scurries away behind the summoner. It's just like it's not sure what it's doing here.
Huh.
Well, yeah, that's carbuncle. Also,
It appears to have worked.
it does. So normally, I don't use. I would say this is more like just very simple summons. It wouldn't be very useful if we get attacked or something. We'll have to summon something else for that. Vivi, you know from your role that there are some individuals that were known to be summoned throughout the ages. Like, some of them are like primordial beings of various types, or like objects that are like, things that represent mythical objects or of the sort, right? For example, there's like, beings of fire. There's like kind of like the sprite that there's also like tales of an ice sprite, and then there's some more stuff, some feather lady, and you go down the list. Some of them are like very, very like obscure, like Gundams. You're not sure what a Gundam is, but it's in your database. It's written there.
Hmm.
And in case she waves her staff again, and the carbuncle disappears. Oh, I mean, it's that. And then the man claps her on the shoulders like, "Yes, yes, thank you, Gart Dagger." She stares at him like, not amused, and just shrugs. Like, seriously, like, it's not that big of a deal.
Oh, are we supposed to ask about that now? I was wondering if you want us to respect your privacy.
I mean, that's her decision. I've got nothing to do about it. She just stares at him some more, like, come
Hey.
on.
If the lady doesn't want to talk about it, it's fine. We'll just remember you as Dagger and Zidane, was it?
Yes. Maybe we'll meet again in the future. I do other things too, like I work in an acting troupe.
Oh, you're a thespian.
Yeah, you could say that.
Theater.
I guess you could say we do some plays. I think our most well-known one is probably I Want to Be Your Canary. I don't know if you ever heard of it.
Have we heard of it?
Have I heard of it? Do I have a script in my database?
I don't know. Roll history. You do have it in your data.
Yes, I can recite that one from memory.
Oh, go for it, baby. Let's hear it.
Okay, so you start remembering. You look through your database for information on how I want to be your I Want to Be Your Canary, and you remember that this play, in history, was performed very commonly by the Tantalus trope, and they performed. It's a play that is it was performed by other tropes too, but the most well-known tale is the one performed by the Tantalus trope, and they would perform it every year in the city of Alexandria. It is said that the city of Alexandria, the reason why they perform it at the city of Alexandria every year is because it is the princess's and then eventually queen's favorite theater play.
It seems like that one's very popular.
You look through the database some more and you see that the name of the queen that really enjoys this play is I cannot remember the name, which is why I'm looking it up. It's Garnet Tel Alexandros the 17th.
Neat. You must like this one a lot.
Who?
Dagger.
Oh, yes. It's my favorite.
Neat.
Alright, you guys just like kind of lull into silence again. Bison's just like, we're almost there.
Oh shit! So look out. How late is it in the day?
At this point, it's like you guys been traveling for a while, and it is kind of sun is setting, right?
Do we see like the city lights or town lights in the distance?
You see the walls in the distance, yeah, and then you see beyond the walls, it rises up a large tower of sorts. It appears to have a clock face on it.
They have a clockwork technology. Oh my god.
Clock.
Wow, I could use.
This is Winterhaven. Yeah, you can see that there's a clock tower in the distance. They're really well known for that, and also some of the eccentric figures that surround that clock tower. But anyways, these rocks, by the way, you might be wondering what we're doing with them, right? Well, it's actually delivery to those people.
Those people?
Mm-hmm.
Rocks.
The clock people?
Yeah, clock tower. It's home to a number of wizards.
And by rocks, you mean... Wait, who's the one talking? Is it Zidane or is it...
No, it's
Bison.
Bison in
Wait,
front.
rocks. So you mean the unstable magical thing we weren't supposed to open was just rocks?
Well, they're unstable magical rocks.
Uh-huh.
What?
Nothing.
You sound very disappointed.
It just seemed like if we ever opened them and like figured out what they were, we were like, fucked. So you just telling us they're rocks.
No, it wasn't like. I mean, like if you opened them, something bad could have happened. But it's more so like if you like.
So we could open them and nothing bad could happen.
Can you please? Let's just not, okay?
I almost gotcha, Bison. All right, I could use some exercise. Anyone want to join me for a race to the gate?
Oh, yeah, let's go. Let's do it. The Zidane just jumps out carriage.
I jump
I have
out
to
too.
warn you though, I'm really fast.
Oh, this will be interesting then.
I am quite fast.
Race,
Felix
race.
down.
I'll stay here.
Oh wait, it's
Finish the rest of the
acrobatics,
guard.
isn't it?
All right,
Who
so
knows?
Dagger's still staying in the car. Bison's driving the car.
Pop a pot.
Pop a pot. Oh, hey, that isn't that cheating?
No. This is just a little drink to wake me up. I've been stuck in that carriage, stiff.
The rules have not yet been set.
Good lord, BB.
All right, someone count us down.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Go!
Alright. I need you. All right. I see where this is going.
Okay, wait. Where did you put the web?
like on the ground in front of you.
In front of me? Or in front of both of us? Or in front of Zidane?
In front of the whole crew.
In front of the whole crew. Cool.
All right. I guess you got to make your dexterity check. To make your dexterity saving throw, your spell DC to beat is 14.
All right. Run, jump.
Nice.
God damn.
I was just kidding.
Oh shit, this guy's big.
Yeah, this guy.
Oh, he's fucking big.
Where are you going?
He has to dodge his own web now, so he has to misty step out over it.
Wait, what about the rest of you?
That is their problem.
Oh shit, the carriage can't get over the web.
Bison swears as the carriage shudders over as it kind of goes over the web. The carriage is really heavy though, so like it didn't have it kind of just managed to drive through it eventually. Meanwhile,
We racing to the gate with our new friend here. BB is fucking throwing magic everywhere.
Alright, Brad, you see the web appear under your feet, and you definitely jump out of the way. But you see that your opponent has also jumped definitely out of the way. In fact, he jumped ahead of you, and now he's in front of you.
The fuck? Oh, this is gonna be a challenge. I like
Whose
it.
team am I on?
Well, right now you're the carriage. Are you running after us? Are you joining the race?
We're each having a race. Okay.
We're all
No,
just
they're
running to the
having-
gate.
I don't know about the rest of you guys, but I just need these two.
Right now
having
it's
a race.
BB, Zidane, and Bren right now.
Oh.
Based on the rolls.
Also, they eventually catch up to BB, who is kind of doing his best. Doing his best with 10 dexterity egg strength. Got a good lead with that web and that misty step combo, but got cut down after like 5 seconds.
Can we rewind and can I guidance friend before he takes off? Because I'm not joining the race. I'm gonna help my brother win.
Does guidance help with saves?
No, it's checks.
Oh, okay.
So like, no matter what he does now, it's in your hands.
Well, all I'm saying is it's a little late now.
Listen here, I said BRB, okay? Just give me the guidance. That's all I ask.
Give you guidance. Dagger watches you perform the magic. She's like, what are you doing?
About it.
If you're trying to, I've been trying to use that spell to help someone in the race. I think that's the wrong spell.
I'm wasting a spell slot on this. Okay, you know what? Bren, kick their ass.
All right, you hear your sister yell at you from behind.
Oh,
the
where are you
carriage
sparring?
as
Wait,
you
no, what are
guys,
you doing?
As you guys,
Oh my god, I'm blessed.
wow.
That's what I got.
All right.
Fast.
You guys are now very fast. You guys are the fast and
Click,
the
click,
fast.
click, 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 click.
All right, give me another dexterity save.
Just Bren. Just Bren.
All right, give me another dexterity save,
Oh,
Bren.
dexterity save with bless.
All right, you guys. He's still ahead of you. You're trying to make up ground to catch up, but the distance hasn't shortened any bit.
Oh, you're good. I'll give you that.
You guys are nearing the gates at this point. You see there's guards on the top, and they're pointing at you and yelling.
I give him a thumbs up.
It's like halt!
Is this
Oh,
guy like slowing down
Stop
at all for the
running!
guards?
No,
or
he
no?
doesn't.
Oh, me neither. Then let's go.
Alright, give me your last dexterity save.
All right, this is for all the money.
This is for all the marbles.
Blessed. All right, 24 total. Oh!
Oh,
Don't fucking bless.
You start inching up on him little bit by little bit. You guys are running full tilt straight to the freaking gates, and then you guys run past the guards. The guards are trying to stop you, but you guys are too freaking fast. You run past them as you guys enter the city walls, and then Zidane stops and he turns around to guards like, "Hey, which of us got here first?"
Yeah, come on. We need an impartial witness.
Guard, what?
Who
What
got
are you
here first,
doing?
man?
His companion who's also on watch is like, I think you guys got here at the same time.
I look at him with like a nod of respect. I'll take a tie for now, but one day we need a rematch.
Yes, I agree. It was very fun, you know? I really enjoyed myself as well. You're a good match.
That was that was a good bit of exercise. I needed that. Ugh. Limbers, stretches.
Clank, clank, clank. BB has arrived first.
Wait, what are you guys
Like-
doing? You guys can't just walk in like this. We need to check what you're doing.
I
What
thought
are you doing here?
Fine.
The other guard's like, man, why are you making such a big deal about this? They're clearly just travelers. It's like,
You, I
no,
like
you.
you.
You don't understand. We get fined for our jobs. We get lectured. Yeah, I do not want to get lectured by the freaking commander.
Okay. I'll walk over to that guy that's making a big deal. You see that guy with the horns there? You would like him. Go talk to him. And I stick
What?
by the guy was like, "You're my guy. What's your name?"
Horns?
The other guy with the.
Horns? Is this a demon or something? What's
Wow, are
going
you
on?
racist?
Yeah. Are you racist? It's like, no, but.
I believe he is racist.
It's okay. You're high strung. That guy's high strung. I'm sure you'll get along. He's the one that has all the paperwork and whatnot anyway.
All right, you guys. Eventually, the carriage goes over, and Bison gets off, and he's just like, Bison gets off the car. He sees everyone looking at him. It's like,
Hey, Bison, guard 2 wants to talk to you. This guy's guard 1 because he's our boy.
okay.
Account starting at 0.
Penguin Logistics delivery for the clock tower. And the guard's like, the guard number 2, quote unquote, is like, I need to see your paperwork. And Bison just looks at him like, there's paperwork? Wait, is there not paperwork? It's like, look, just get someone from the clock tower over. They'll tell you that this is legit. Guard 1 is like, come on, just let them in, okay? I mean, they're gonna end up going to the clock tower anyways, and if they're really some dangerous figures, honestly, they're probably just gonna fireball to the face.
Oh.
Well, Actually, maybe I don't think fireball's really their type of magic. They do some other stuff.
Are you really debating about magic right now?
No. I'm just going based off what I remember seeing them do. Some interesting stuff. Those are people who summon swords or something.
I am not fireproof.
Anyways, come on, Gart. You need to relax. I'm telling you right now, you should go to the brothel eventually, and like just release some of your pent up tension. You know.
Twinkle
I-
bedtime.
And he's just like, Gart, you look like no, we're not having this discussion again. You guys get back on the carriage and keep moving.
Well, is Zidane and Dagger going to
Oh,
split up, or
Zidane and Dagger, they just like they get off. They're
oh,
like, you know,
yeah, before they get off, I put my hand out to shake Zidane's hand.
oh yes, good match.
Good match. Before you go, do you have one of those, what's it called, number things they use for the
Oh.
magic stone?
Those newfangled things. They have this magic too. Garnet, I mean Dagger, she knows more about it than I do. She can handle that stuff for you.
All right,
Hey.
perfect. BB, hook us up. I need a rematch with this guy at some point.
Yeah, add me on Baphomet book.
All right, cool. You know, I don't know if we're. Tell you what, other members of my troop, they should be showing up at what town was it? I think it's Wyverncrest. They should be showing up at Wyverncrest eventually, and we'll be putting up a performance there. I think it's pretty sure it's I Want to Be a Canary, and I'm gonna be acting there. So, I'll let you know when I'm heading back to town that direction. We can hit each other up.
Yeah, we'll very much look forward to it.
All right, see you.
Yeah, if you need anything while you're in town, give us a call.
All right, no problem. They go off on their way.
Zidane's phone starts ringing.
No, it doesn't start ringing.
Yeah, it does. I'm fucking calling him.
Oh, you're calling him? It's like, oh, hello?
Hello, this is working.
Oh, okay. I guess. Goodbye.
You too, BB, as we get back in the carriage. Good match. I respect pulling out any trick you got to try and get ahead.
The rules were not established.
Exactly. A true battle is fought with every tool at your in your reach.
Okay. So,
You
Yeah.
are fast.
Yep, well, I had some help. I look over at Zell. I'm pretty sure you made the difference just by a little smidgen, Zell.
I think you won, Bren.
It was close, but I gotta win by more next time.
I can confirm that Bren arrived second after BB.
Was that humor bit? Wow. This is the first time I think you actually made a joke.
I was installed with a dry humor module.
Huh.
all right. So you guys start heading your way to the clock tower, which is in the middle of town. And God, I didn't put up the freaking map. So you guys just had to take my word for it. The clock tower is pretty close by to the entrance of the gate, but I'll put up the map eventually, probably when we take a small break or something.
Right.
But currently not happening. So you head your way to the clock tower, right? Bison, drops it off, and it's just like, it turns to you guys. You guys all get off carriage. It's like, well, we don't actually need any help with moving this stuff. So actually, I'm just wait for someone should be picking it up, and she should be able to tell you about your compensation.
Oh yeah, we got that. I just
I
enjoyed my
enjoy
time
compensation.
with you, Bison, so much. I completely forgot this was for payment.
I mean, it was all right, honestly. It was okay.
Exactly. Feelings mutual. Pat, pat.
I guess it could have been worse. Yeah.
If you ever need a night with the boys, Bison, get away from those girls that are always driving me crazy, call us up. You got our number?
Yeah, got it.
Bren. Our group is of mixed gender.
you know, we're all, the boys here. BB, you're like semi-boy. Gwen can like fight better than most men I've met. Like, hey, even Zell. Okay, yeah, Zell might go to sleep early some nights, but that's fine.
I identify as a bucket.
There you go. See, you need some real balls to identify as a bucket.
All right. It comes up. Someone comes out of the clock tower. You see, this person also has horns. Just be a female. And she's like, "Oh, Bison, you made it. Good, good. I've got a problem here." And Bison's just like, "What? What problem?" And she's like, "Well, what you see, I spent all the money." What? Look, just you you mind footing the bill for me? And Bison's like, "Oh, anyone ever? I keep telling you not to be irresponsible with the money. And this. We're supposed to be paying the transporters for this." I'm like, "Yeah, but come on, you know you have enough money to pay them anyways." And it's just like, why don't you just ask the penguin to pay for it? It's like he's not here. And Bison turns back like, I'm sorry, but you mind calling XUCI about this? I need to deal with my coworker. And she's like, girlfriend. Coworker.
Oh.
Ah,
The wriggly eyebrows at Bison. Thumbs up.
I'm not having this discussion. You know what? I'm moving the rocks. He just goes back to back carriage, and you hear like rustling and like shuffling, all that stuff. He appears to be getting the goods out of the carriage, and the other woman turns to you guys like, "Oh, I'm really sorry about that."
No worries. Hey, if you're dealing with him, then I'm sure some mistakes are allowed. We'll just call that captain to see what's up.
Yeah, just we should probably can help you guys out with that. It's just and like in regards to the money, like honestly, when he's not here, I kind of just really bad with managing like my own budget. It's kind of funny because I'm also in charge of the Penguin Logistics budget in general, but like
Oh yeah, sorry, we didn't catch your name
my
exactly.
budget. Oh, my name's Croissant.
Croissant. Bren, Zell, Bip, Philip, and Gwen.
Right. Nice to meet you, and thank you so much for getting the goods here and dealing with Bison. I'm sure he could be a handful. He's a little averse to showing affection sometimes.
Well, sure, he loosens up just like everyone. That one night he fucking just kept ranting about his other compatriots. Showed him.
Oh, really? Tell me more.
Oh yeah, definitely over. We can discuss the graphic details that Bison went into as I yell out towards the thing.
It never happened. You're making stuff up.
Oh, I'm sure those details I could never imagine. In either case, why don't you all deal with this? We'll get in contact with the captain, and maybe we can all meet up for drinks at some point. We'll give you some tales.
All right, cool. But before I start helping, my boy with the goods, wiggles her eyebrows. Right? She's like, I'm telling you, man. I'm telling you, the smithy here, insane. I got some pretty. They couldn't do anything about my shield, but I got some good deals on like some upgrades to my hammer and stuff. It was pretty cool.
Oh yeah, the
Guy's
smithy.
Guy's kind of a grouch though.
Oh, don't worry. I'm used to dealing with grouches. And I look over to Bison once more.
Good point. You got a good point. Well, I'm gonna go set this up. In regards to the rocks, I don't know if Bison ever told you what these things were supposed to be for.
He just said they unstable. Don't touch them. You'll blow up.
Oh
blah,
yeah,
blah, blah.
they're unstable, and I don't know if they'll blow up, but they can give you a very nasty disease that is like really difficult to cure, and causes a bunch of different problems like crystallization on your body. But like,
Disease, you say? And I look over at BB.
I would like to
I am
investigate.
made of metal.
this disease, well, disease is I need a medicine check.
Me?
Anyone who, well, I mean, if you're listening in, you want to do it, yeah, you can make a medicine check, I guess.
I want to look at the rocks instead.
They're unloading the rocks, right? All
What if-
right.
Uh,
I know nothing.
so medicine?
Medicine is for what she's talking about. If you just want to open the box, you can roll a stealth and sleight of hand check to try and open up a box while Bison is picking up other boxes.
Oh.
All right. You sneak up to the box just fine, but you start trying to open up the box and realize that you've never actually tried opening the box. You don't know what the box is like or anything. You just end up making this very loud noise, and Bison just pops out like, "Hey, what are you doing?"
I was helping.
No, you're
Need help?
not. I just watched you open the box.
I'm helping.
Look, all right, look. If you wanted to see this so bad, it looks like this. Okay, you look inside, and it's like these, like blackish rocks, like yellow outlines on them. It's like, quick, close the lid. And then he like takes the lid from you and like closes again. It's like this stuff, like if you like, it's unstable, like radioactive, material, and if you handle it improperly, there's all of this stuff seeps out and it causes all sorts of problems. Okay.
Pull
So
out
it's like,
my notebook, start jotting down notes. Tell me more.
I don't know that much, honestly. If you want to know more, like you gotta go talk to the doctors at Rhodes Island. Okay. Like, they're the ones who do the research on this.
Can I have a sample, and how do I keep it stable so I don't blow up?
I don't know. It's just like we just keep it in these like thick ass metal boxes. And hope for
Baby!
the best.
Yes, hello, this is me. That is me.
You're made of metal, right?
I'm made of metal, partially.
BB,
Do you have a storage compartment?
No.
what would happen, BB, if you ate one? You are the storage compartment in that case.
That sounds safe.
There you go. Take a bite.
Bison's like, no, that doesn't sound safe.
It's made out of metal, right? Metal can't get diseases. It'll be fine.
Look, we need to use. And then, meanwhile, Croissant's like, well, as interesting as that is, we need these rocks to power this formation that's going to be in the clock tower.
I just want a sample, just a small one.
I'm sorry, miss, but we like these things aren't easy to come by, and we need them to power the teleportation circle.
Can I have the dustings from inside the box? The shards, the flakes.
Bison's like, no, they're health hazards.
Bison, come on.
Wait,
There's a
did
lot
they-
more health hazards out in the world, right? Just a few dustings won't be any risk.
This is one that makes your life miserable.
Well, we don't know that, right? Has it made your life miserable yet?
Well, no, but I've seen a lot of people that did make their lives miserable.
Oh, and go into some detail about that. How did it do that?
Well, some of them go like, they lose their senses. Some of them kind of got these drastic changes in psyche. Some of them, can't move their legs anymore. And generally speaking, anyone that people who have this disease tend to be orchestrized, because the most common thing about this disease is that when they die, their whole body crystallizes, and then they become radioactive material themselves, and it affects everyone else.
But Bison, you stated that as long as these crystals remain secured inside a metal container, they're fine, right? They're stable.
Yeah, that
Nothing
doesn't mean you can just take
right?
out flakings like.
What about
It's
this?
okay. Look, BB, would you do the honors?
Okay, we'll take very small. I'll take out a bullet cartridge and say, "Here, metal container, small, won't take much, just the dusting."
Oh my god! Look, if you're gonna do it, go talk to the wizards, please. I'm not qualified for this, and just goes back in the carriage and starts rummaging. And
That
Krishna looks at him
no,
like he's got a point. Like this disease is a pretty big problem.
Well, our metal friend here doesn't seem like it would affect him. What if he kept it on him?
I don't know, but moving it is also kind of difficult because you got to take it out in the air and stuff like that. Like usually, like that's why we're moving the boxes themselves. We'll get them in, and then like we'll figure out how to like get them out in a secure fashion, right?
King
So
Shrill.
yeah, I mean Bison, that he kind of has a point. If you really want to do this, you probably should talk to like the people who's gonna handle it inside.
Yeah, I'm just worried they're gonna be a bit more high strung.
I don't know. The people of science. If you show you have the proper procedures, it'll probably be fine, right?
Look at our whole crew and think of the word proper and us not fitting.
Kristan doesn't care. She's doing whatever. Anyways, moving boxes.
We are the best.
You should probably call, Susi on the stuff. Okay, you guys are trying to do some more stuff. I need a sleight of hand check.
Slap.
Alright. Phoebe, you while these guys are all having discussion and Bison's in the freaking carriage, you go to the box, you drill a small hole, and you use your hands to take out a small flaking. You store it somehow, I guess.
Store it inside the bullet.
Yeah, the bullet casing.
Alright. And then you seal up the hole with mending.
Well, it looks like we can't convince you. I guess we'll go and see if we can touch base with your captain, and then maybe check in with you all, see how you're doing after.
Alright, cool. See you later.
Smile.
Take care.
Smile.
Sorry, Zell. It looks like we'll have to go through some, actual organized channels.
Damn it.
Bren,
Face.
Yeah?
I've acquired an object.
Oh. What you got?
I handed the bullet.
Oh. Did I drop this? Oh, I go and start loading in my gun.
Friend, that's
Yeah?
for my gun.
Oh.
That's my
Oh, sure.
bullet.
Okay. Then I'll just put it with the rest of your ammo that I'm carrying it. Or, oh no, you don't use ammo. Wait a minute. You don't use ammo. Zell, you just charge up your thing.
No, I do use ammo, Bren. May
Oh, yes, you do use ammo, Zell. Here you go. Give her the bullet casing, finally clicking in his head.
Jesus Christ.
I am morally ambiguous.
Let's get a drink. What was that?
Kami-sama doesn't know what to say at this point.
Does Kami-sama actually have a plan for if I can use this, or if Bren can use this, or if Phoebe
Doubtful.
The implications will be grave. I'll have to think about it.
Let's find a tavern, get some drinks. Bip can call the Miss Captain. Then we can explore some of the town.
Alright. Sorry, you guys. I'm assuming you guys are just gonna call the captain then while you're walking your way into the tavern.
Yeah.
Tavern, barkeepers. The tavern keeper just looks at you guys. It's like, looking for rooms?
Possibly. Yeah, it's actually pretty late. Why don't we get some rooms?
Alright, that's
Good. How many per room?
we'll say looks like a normal day today. It's 5 silvers.
Per room?
Wait.
You seem unsure of your own prices.
5 silvers, this doesn't seem right. Oh, that's not right. It's 2 silvers.
That's what I thought.
I flipped it. I flipped it. The numbers got. I seem to have flipped the orientation of the numbers. My bad.
Oh well. Let's take 2 rooms, one for the girls, one for the guys. I'll pay the 4 silver.
Brad,
Alright.
what about the buckets?
It's okay. You know, all the rooms can use what's it called? A chamber pot.
I would like to be in a different room from Brad.
That would be another 2 silvers, sir.
I'm joking, Bip. It's fine. It's fine. We're not gonna use you that way unless you want to be.
This is horseshit.
I'm pretty sure it's a different kind of shit.
Tyreek, you just smiling and nodding like, yeah.
Yeah, so we'll pay for unless you really want another room. I'll pay for the 2 rooms and then we can grab a table and call Excelsior.
This is fine. This is acceptable for now, Brad.
Oh shit! The dark arc begins. It all started when he was forced into a room.
Alright, so you pay for your rooms. I guess you sit at a table unless you don't want to be sitting at a table. For example, if you're walking your dog.
Yeah, we're walking Philip to a table.
Alright. Okay. Someone's making a phone call, I guess?
Baby has a cell phone.
Alright. Phoebe, you make your phone call. Hello?
This is the TCG. Is that us?
Yeah.
Are we TCG?
Yeah.
This is the TCG.
Oh, you sound a little unsure about that.
I am sure. I am the surest that I have ever been.
Okay. Who are you guys again?
We're the guild who is taking the job to transport the goods.
Oh, you mean with Bison?
Right.
Did you guys make it? Is there any problems?
We have arrived at the destination.
Oh, great. So, what's up?
Fuck, I don't know.
What do you mean? When he get paid, they said to call her because they didn't have the money.
Right.
I heard there's some payment issue.
Yes, we require compensation.
Okay, before you keep going, I'm gonna take a guess on what happened.
Bison is a broke ass.
His
You
girlfriend's also broke.
Yeah, that sounds about right. And then you hear in the background, I told you you shouldn't have trusted her with the money. And it's like, look, Texas. No one else can make it. I was like, all right. So you guess you figure out how to get you paid, right?
That would be ideal.
All right. I think there's a guild branch office in Winterhaven, right? You guys are with the guild alliance, right? Yeah.
Yes, please perform a direct deposit into our bank account.
All right. So I think we can. I can send some money over to the guild alliance. They can send that over to you guys.
Please
That
send in the
sounds-
form of Bitcoin.
What's that?
Dogecoin is also acceptable.
I think we only operate in gold and silver.
Fuck.
I'll be fine. Gold and silver will be fine.
Anyways, it will be sent to your guild account, and you'll be able to withdraw that whenever you can. I'm pretty sure that's how it works. And the pay should be I'm gonna need a report from them I'm gonna need a report from Bison to hear how it went. But the base amount should be 300 gold.
Bren,
Yeah,
is 300 gold a lot?
that's pretty good, my friend.
We are rich. That will be acceptable.
All right, cool. And based on what we hear, I'm gonna contact you again, or give you a bonus or something like that. All right. Oh yeah. I think I remember. There was a dude. He had a gun. Mind giving me the phone to him?
Bren,
Yeah.
there's someone on the phone for you.
Oh,
You are the dude with the gun.
I am a dude, and I do have a gun. Yeah,
Correct.
that's me.
Take the device.
I'll reach over, take the device. Hello? Brent's holding it upside down.
Hey, you the dude with the gun?
Yeah. I'm a dude. I got a gun. I got 2 guns, actually.
Yeah, actually, I remember. I think I remember you guys now. You're the dude with the gun that looks manual. Yeah, it's a manual gun. None of that like special type of guns where you like use your magical energy and stuff like that.
I
Sir.
assure you, miss, my gun is special in its own regard.
Right. I was just wondering, like, how do you got enough bullets for it or anything like that?
Well, I'm making do right now, but I was wondering if there's any places around here I could buy some materials to make more.
I mean, like, well, I can't help you in particular because
Wait, don't you run a ship? Don't you got some gunpowder for your cannons?
Well, see, like the guns I have. Well, I mean, there's gunpowder for the ship, I guess.
Where'd you buy
Wait,
your
and-
gunpowder?
I don't use gunpowder.
You don't use it for your cannons?
Well, usually I'm the one with all the guns on the ship. See, here's the thing. Like where I come from, all the citizens will learn how to use guns eventually if they choose to do so. But it's a big part of our culture, right?
Hmm.
But the thing is, like we use like these special like guns where we pour magic into it,
I know that design.
right? So people like me, we are specialized in various forms of magical guns. So generally speaking, on the ship, I'm the firepower.
Cool.
So that's what I'm saying. I don't know really how to help you on that front.
No, that's
But-
cool.
But I did hear that in Winterhaven there is someone who is similar to you. He uses a manual gun too, and maybe he can try and maybe he has stuff that can hook you up.
Oh, nice. You got a name?
No, I just heard rumors.
Oh,
But I heard he's like real edgy and stuff. He's got like these goggles. He's like wear this scarf around his hat, like around his mouth, and he's got he uses like a revolver, and he really dislikes magic.
wow. That sounds like almost he's imposing on my own character. All right, cool. I'll look over him.
I don't know what that means, but you hear some more chatter in the background. Apparently the money's been wired over.
Oh, that was
So-
fast.
I mean, the guild system is pretty. They got a good system going on that front,
Damn.
at least.
For everything Bison's complained about all your crazy sex adventures, you guys work fast. I could give the phone back to BB.
Crazy sex. What?
BB has
What?
the phone again.
Hello.
I would like to know more about the crazy sex adventures.
Yo,
I
baby,
have
our
no
money's
idea
in.
what you were talking
We should get
about.
going.
Thank you for your patronage.
Hello? Hello?
Goodbye.
When BB hangs up, I turn to Ben. You know, I'm glad Silver hooked me up with this one. Don't you want to switch over too? It's so much easier than getting ammo.
I don't trust it. And I'm not magically inclined. I don't even know if I could charge something like that up.
Do it for you.
That's true, but what if I'm in a scenario where I have to work it myself? And, magic is finicky, right? Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. You don't know why. I know why a bullet doesn't shoot. It gets jammed. I can fix that.
You flash back to a conversation you had with Silver out in the bar, and she's just like, "Nope, Zara, she's getting this gun."
Old crone. I understand you want, but what if it doesn't work? What if the magic fails?
Well, would you rather, she tries to fire one of your guns and then it just breaks and then she can't do anything as, something mauls her, half to death? Or to death.
Oh, Bren can't think of a good excuse. He wants to just say he'll fix it himself in that point, but he can't promise that. So at that point, he gives up and agrees to getting Zell that gun.
Right, flashback over.
Bold words from someone who's useless in the rain.
Yeah. But yeah, in any case, it looks like that captain might know also something about your kind of gun, Zell. Maybe next time you talk to her, you can ask her about that.
I'd like more mods. I think that'd be fun.
Oh yeah, there's some people we can probably ask. There's some guy with a old-fashioned gun like mine, as well as the smith. Did they talk about that croissant lady?
We'll have to check around.
Alright.
Hint, hint. I want
Oh.
mods.
That wasn't very much a hint. That was, I want mods.
Kami-sama is hesitant, but we can talk about that later.
We'll have a meal.
Are you guys gonna be
then-
doing anything else tonight, or?
Do you want to check out the guild place tonight, or do you guys want to go tomorrow?
I think it's better to finish up business first, don't you? Get it
Sure.
over with.
Let's make a quick stop, make sure our money's all set and whatnot.
All right.
Talk with guild. Talk with guild.
I mean, you go to the guild branch office, but it's like a pretty small building. Not a big deal. You go in, there's like a receptionist in the front, and he looks up. There's like a kind of like this short receptionist. He looks up. Looks like a halfling of sorts. And he looks up and he's like, "Oh, name?
Crystal Glaives at your service.
The Crystal Glaze?
Yes, the Crystal Glaives.
Okay. Oh, okay. You seem to have been recently registered. How can I help you?
Well, we heard we got some gold transferred through.
Yes, recently. 300.
Nice. Well, is there anything you guys actually want to spend this on, or do you want to... Can we store our gold at the guild?
You can store gold and other things.
Oh, speaking of other things, we got some monster parts that we could probably store here until we know what to do with them.
Yeah, that works.
Hey, have this, I don't know, like Philip was carrying this, that's why he wasn't talking. This Mitsusune tail, these Narakuga shards, this hard fang, this black fur.
Oh, cool. We'll do. We'll just, shunt off the dimensional space, I guess.
Nice.
Alright, it's done.
Nice.
We'll put it on the record, and you're good to go.
Cool.
Alright, anything else?
Oh, I'll ask the guy, like, so what do you know about Winterhaven? We've heard about there's a hell of a smith around. Anything else we should be on the watch for?
Yeah, so specifically, there's a lot of magically inclined people in this town. Like seem to be revolving around the clock tower. So the master clock tower, I think his name is like L Maloney? L Melody? L something like that.
Hate you.
Wait, do you know that reference?
They
Who dis?
He's the one in charge of kind of a lot of stuff around this town. So this place is like it's essentially just full of like wizards and stuff like that. He's the one in charge. He's got, I think, his like apprentice. She's working at the magic shop that they repurposed it recently. You kind of see they like made a pretty badly made sign in the front. It's right over there, like across the town square.
Yeah.
You guys are in town. You guys are around the town square right now. So you look over, you see one of the buildings has like this shoddily drawn like sign, just pasted over the top of a door, and it says like Tosaka's Magical Wares. Yeah, there's that, and then over there's a smithy, and I'm not really sure if it really qualifies as a smithy because frankly, every single time I see anything get done, it's just like the dude just puts his hand on like the weapon, and then he's like, "It's done." And sometimes it transforms and stuff. And I'm pretty sure that's not smithing, but apparently they're the smithy.
Oh, that must be the brother we were told about.
Hey, do you think
Yeah,
that
I think he's related to someone in Wyvern Crest. I remember this.
do you think the smithy and the apprentice
You cut out.
do you think the apprentice and the smithy are dating?
But why?
I mean, I'm not really privy to. I
What
don't
gave you that
know.
impression, Gwen?
I heard some rumors.
Oh,
Give me a persuasion check.
we've only been here less than a day. What rumors did you hear?
Give me a persuasion check if you want to.
Oh my god.
I mean, all right. I don't know about the guy working in the smithy, but like there's this. He's got this like younger cousin, right? They all look kind of same. But he's got this younger cousin, and I heard a lot of the girls around here are into him, or something like that. He's completely clueless though. Like, doesn't get the memo at all. It's like I see it around town sometimes when I'm someone else is on duty. And I got my break time. I check out what's like a walk around town. See the stuff going on, and it's just, man, this guy doesn't have a clue. It's just like he's just got chicks lining up all over him, and it's just, I don't know, man.
Okay, I'm done.
Absolutely dense. Like, I have no words to describe it.
Well, let's hope his craft is still good. We can check him out tomorrow morning then.
Oh no, he doesn't do any of the crafting himself. He kind of just cleans up the area.
Still sounds like a fine individual to meet.
Do you have any artisans guilds around? Any leather workers around here?
I mean, we've got some people selling normal goods, but I mean, given you guys I'm assuming you guys are looking for something more special, and you're probably gonna be talking to one of these wizard folks. Oh, there is. Speaking of wizards, there's someone who's like not really a wizard, but she's kind of weird. She lives in a library, or at least that's what I've heard. It's weird, because how do you live in a library? It's a library, but it's
Okay,
something like
I look at Zell. I'm like,
I nod along. Mm-hmm.
some people really like to read. Really, I don't understand. They really like to read.
Oh yeah. This person, she really likes to read too, but I don't actually know that much about her, because it's like apparently only some people can find her, and then everyone else that looks for her is like they go to the room that's directed, and it's just like a storage closet or something. I don't know. Weird, right?
Good. Library weird girl on the list.
All right.
Oh, by the way, have you heard of a individual carrying something like this? And I bring out my gun, but smaller, like more of a revolver, like cut off here.
Whoa, that's underground stuff. I don't think I can really talk about that on the record.
Okay. Oh, what was your name again?
Bob.
All right, Bob. Good. Come here a sec, Bob. I walk
Yeah?
out the building real quick.
Okay, I see where this is going. Alright. Look, people in the guild, we're not supposed to be dealing with this stuff, right?
Well, yeah, but now we outside the guild, so it's off record.
Look, man. Okay. So, like, it's not like, people in the Guild Alliance, plenty of them have done stuff like this before, but like, do you know any of the history behind, like, some of them like go real bad, they split off and they're like do their own thing, there's like anyways.
Is the guy I'm looking for a bad dude?
I mean, he seems okay, relatively speaking. Like, very, very, like, he's more of like this lone wolf type where likes to work alone, stuff
Oh
like
yeah,
that.
real edgy. I've heard.
Yeah, yeah, something like that. And I think his name is like Shiso or something. Yeah, that
Shiso.
sounds right. Yeah. If
Alright.
you ask around for someone like that,
We'll ask
Probably-
around for Chiso.
yeah, you have to go to like, one of those down low places. It's go to the brothel. It tends to be where these types of deals are made.
Wriggly eyebrows. A reason now to go to the brothel.
Yeah,
Check.
I guess. Also, like when you go to the brothel, like don't screw around with the woman, okay? I mean, like screw around the woman if you like pay them, of course, and stuff like that. But like, don't do anything out of hand.
Hey, I'm a gentleman.
No, I'm of course I'm assuming that, but I'm just saying, if you are lying to me, of course, you may face some consequences if you attempt to enact your poor behavior.
Hey, I know the rule of thumb. You gotta act like you want to be received. Act. Applies to life, applies to sex, applies to all of it.
Mm-hmm. Well, I never talked to you about any of this.
Yeah, of course, off the record. See, outside. Let's go back inside. See, now we're back
Okay.
on the record, and now it's as if we never had the conversation.
Uh-huh. Well, is there anything else I can help you with? No? Yes?
The rest of you
maybe?
need anything at all?
I need to find a leather worker. I could use a nice pair of new gloves.
Well, maybe we can act one of those wizards to like touch them up or something. We'll see.
I enjoy wizards.
Oh yeah. Are you a wizard, Beep?
Are you a leather worker, baby?
No. Wait. Yes. No.
Wait. You got a lot of tools. Any of those make leather?
No.
Damn it.
I was not installed with Leatherworkers 6.0.
Oh, just gotta need to get the next update.
I'm not subscribed to that package.
Let's call it a night. Head back in, and then we can tour the town and these individuals tomorrow.
Alright, you guys go sleep. You don't have to do anything for tonight, I guess.
We'll
I don't
chill
know.
in the beds.
I don't know if you guys are eating the food you guys freaking hunted, or like you're getting tavern food, or what.
Tavern food. Nice, good tavern food.
Alright, tavern food.
Hey, don't you insult my brother's cooking like that.
Tavern food. Tavern.
Alright, you got some tavern food, I guess. I'm not gonna freaking check the prices of tavern food. It's not worth it. Okay. You go on to the next day, and you guys wake up, I guess. Go down to tavern. I don't know who wakes up and goes down, or who decides to sleep in. Sure, whatever. But people who wake up and go down, you hear there's like some clamor outside. Seems to be someone, yelling out the news and stuff like that. You hear there's something about teleportation circle being operational or something like that.
Unlocked.
Right? Something about operating. Each person who wants to use it, it's 1 gold per person.
Fucking Metro card, more expensive than I remember.
Right. There's that. But there's that. Is there anything else you'd like to do?
Well, as we gather for breakfast, we can talk about this a bit now out of character. Where do you guys want to go? We got the magic shop. We got the smithy. Is there anything you guys? I know V mentioned something she wanted and to check in on. But is there anything you guys want to look into specifically?
We gotta check out the fucking wizard shit, dude. That's important.
Yeah.
I can go with whoever's going to wizard shit.
Ah, dude, wizard shit. Wizard shit.
I just
Magic.
Follow behind
gloves.
the largest group.
Hey, you're back.
Come back for a while.
Oh,
And I was on my phone while on the walk.
okay. So you know what's going on more or less?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. In case, do you want anything? Do you have anything you want to do in town?
No, I'm just gonna follow the biggest group of people, which sounds
want-
like it's gonna be wizard shit.
Well,
Wizard shit.
it sounds like it's gonna be wizard shit no matter what happens. But yeah, something like that.
I want gloves, DM Okami-sama.
You want gloves, DM Okami-sama? Well, maybe you should talk to a wizard.
Hey, wizard shit.
All right. Well,
So I want to stop by the magic shop and then go to the wizard tower? In case both are wizard shit, right?
yeah. Well, the wizard tower apparently is just where the head wizard is.
Go magic shop and then I can be like, hey, can you turn this into a pair of gloves for me?
Okay.
pick-
I'm gonna go to a magic shop. Sure. Okay. Let's
Go to Tosaka's magic shop.
Tosca's magical wares. You guys collectively walk your asses over to Tosca's magical wares. As you near the entrance, you see near the door, it's like a glass door, right? Behind the door is there seems to be some woman with glasses sitting there, and she's reading a book. You guys walk in. You can't tell.
You mean I can't tell? I read
Alright,
the fucking.
You look at the title. It seems to be. It seems to say the word Perseus on it. And then you see that she seems to be kind of bored reading the book, but she looks up at you guys as you enter, gives you all a one over, and then continues reading.
Hello, I would like to purchase one of everything.
She motions her head over to the register.
I walk to the register. Greetings, my name is BB. I would like to purchase one of everything.
Oh my god. That's actually so good.
The first in the register is another woman with like purplish hair. She's like, can you afford that?
I'm talking to the register.
Yeah, he was talking to the fucking red robot to robot.
No, there's another person with purple hair. I'll show you when I get there. Hold up. But they're two different people. You went to the register. It's another person with purplish hair, and she's like, can you afford that? We got a lot of stuff. Mostly scrolls, though.
Done.
You know, a level 1 scroll is 50 gold, right?
I think what my friends
These were much cheaper in my time.
looking for is what are your wares look like? You said you have scrolls. What else you got?
Well, we got a large collection of level 1 and level 2 scrolls. We also sell some magical trinkets.
Scrolls level 2, how much?
150.
All right. And these trinkets, are they made or are they you have an inventory right now?
Well, we kind of just it's kind of like people sell them to us and then we hold on to it and sell it to other people, right? It's kind of just like whatever people find. So like we also buy magical stuff, I guess.
This is a used goods store.
You could put it that way. Yeah. I mean, like this is like a pretty hastily set up store. Like honestly, like it's just kind of like this thing my sister's doing while she's like writing her thesis paper.
What on?
Well, my sister she's kind of studying and is kind of this expert on magical rocks.
Expert on magical rocks.
Yes.
See.
And things related to that. Yeah. So like the teleportation circle that was set up recently. Yeah. She was up all night setting up the formations and stuff with the magical rocks.
I'm gonna wander over and talk to her.
Oh no, she's writing her paper right now. She's like really irritable when she's doing that.
Can we get your contact info?
No. You see that the sister is actually there, sitting on the other side of the register, but she's not paying attention. She's like busy scribbling on paper.
And I peek at the paper.
Pick out a paper. Seems to be some. The text is upside down.
done so much reading in my life. I'm pretty sure I can read upside down text.
All right, give me an intelligence check. Let's find out if you can read upside down text.
Can you read upside down text in real life?
No.
I can't. I can't.
Well, yeah. Let's see if Zelra can. Apparently, she can't. She spent her life reading right side up, like normal people. Yes. Can I help you?
Hey. So, really interested in your research. Can I take a look, please?
Are you
Smart.
paying me?
How much?
It sounds like you aren't. So no.
I'm offering, but I need to hear your price first.
The price is when I finish this paper.
What if I trade you a sample? How's that sound?
Of what?
Magic rocks. No, for your
What
research.
magic rocks?
The ones that power the teleportation crystal. You can have it.
I don't need those though. I mean, I got samples of those myself.
Are they near her?
What?
I'm asking. Are they
Uh,
like near her? Are they like?
She's
No,
asking
I
if she
put them.
sees any.
No,
I see.
I put them.
I'm not saying this
you-
out loud. I'm saying this to
Oh,
you.
you're looking around.
Yeah. Do I
doesn't
see them?
seem- No, you don't see it. Like, are you? She's like, so. If that's all you got, I can't help you at the moment because like I need to finish this so the freaking grouch in the clock tower can like read over it and then say my paper is garbage and I have to fix everything and
How
look.
about I do that? Smile. I can help you fix. I have my experience writing research papers. Big smile.
All right, can you tell me what kind of can you tell me the the process of setting up a formation for a teleportation circle?
Oh, you tell me that.
BB can tell you this.
Yeah, I don't think you're helping me with my paper.
Look, we can make a study group.
What is this, undergraduate? I'm working on my PhD here.
I just want to learn more about them. You know what? How do they work? What can they do? What is their
Look,
capabilities?
all right, she's
What is their potential?
If you want to know about that, go talk to the old grouch in the tower. He'll entertain you. He loves teaching.
Do I have a copy of the paper?
Copy of a paper. Do you? Give me Arcana check.
Holy shit.
BB internally sweating.
remember-
I can destroy the timeline right here.
You remember a paper by a certain Rin Tosca about teleportation circles and how to power them using originiums and other types of magical power sources.
I give her her own paper so that she can publish her paper so I can have the paper. Whoa. Whoa.
You don't remember the details of this paper, but you do remember the general gist of it.
If I help her write her paper so I can read her paper later.
I mean, she doesn't know She doesn't know you did this. You just remember this in your database.
Oh, I've read your paper before.
What? But my paper's right here. I haven't finished it.
It's quite fascinating.
What?
You had quite interesting ideas about the use of originium to sustain the teleportation.
How? Are you saying you read my paper before I finished my paper?
Yes, it was a good paper. I read it after you finished.
This is insane. What? You know, actually, you know what? I'll discuss this with you later. See, this is insane, but I've seen something like this happen before.
Oh,
This sounds like it would be a very productive arrangement.
All right. I'll hear you out later at a later point today, and if the information you have is interesting to me, then maybe we can come up with some deals on some of the stuff here. How's that sound?
Money.
speaking of stuff here, I look over to the sister. What is it that you carry? What's your current stock?
Okay, I'm going to open up a page and then paste it over because I have not moved everything to Google Docs, and this is a freaking Lamau situation right now. But I'm gonna go
Like how we
grab
just
that.
destroy like all of Alex's plans.
I'm gonna destroy my plans. I'm just
Just
not
give him more
prepared. I'm just
Yeah.
not
More wood.
prepared. It's okay. It could be worse.
I'm over here stealing magic rocks.
This is the
Mark-
nature of D&D.
Fucking destroying the timeline.
Right. So check the D&D discussion.
Right.
We also do some other services. Well, actually, let's talk about this first. So, all of these are one of a kind stuff because, of course, we get it from other people. So, you buy some of these stuff, then it will disappear. Also, some other people could potentially buy this stuff, like people who come by and stuff like that. So every once in a while, things on this list may disappear. And if you really want to keep something, and but you can't, if you really want to buy something, but you can't afford it right now, you can reserve an item for 30 days by paying 1% of the price.
Go.
Right. So there's that.
And just checking, you don't make trinkets on your own, do you?
Well, that's my sister's specialty, and she that the sister grunts an affirmative from behind the counter. She's still writing her paper. She can do some rudimentary enchantments on normal goods, and she also, well, she said, her major's on magical rocks. So if you give her some magical rocks, you can try to make some stuff out of that.
What can she do with parts of certain beasts?
Depends on the parts. Will need to be some, like, I can't work with furs usually, but things that are somewhat solid in nature, I can try to enchant them in various ways.
Look
It
at
kind of
Zelra.
qualifies as rocks. So I can make, generally what I do is I make jewelry.
Oh, look at Zelra. Well, we do have those shards from the Nargacuga. That's rock-like. Isn't there something you want to make? Maybe you can ask this Tosika here. If it's even possible.
Rin. Name's Rin. It's my sister Sakura. The one in the front, she's not important. What do you mean? You can't just say she's not important. Just look, it's either that or we have to have a discussion of what name she uses. It's like, and the person sitting in front is like, I call me Ryder.
Is that the one that was like reading a book?
Yes.
Okay.
She just continues reading her book.
Okay, out of character.
What can we do with this belt?
What?
Be unlocked at a later point in time, where I can find somebody to manipulate stuff.
I can't hear you.
At what point in time am I going to be able to do something with this belt? Out of character.
About Well, the pelts you can maybe use the pelts for like making weapons or something, but like she can't help you with this. If you're looking to make like armor or gloves, it's not gonna be here.
Okay.
Again, she can make like a bracelet.
Heal. It's not cool enough.
It doesn't fit your glam aesthetic.
It doesn't fit my glam. I ain't flashy. I can't be flashy, you know? I got my fucking shit. I got my hood up. I need some dark gloves. I can't be wearing fucking flashy jewelry.
What about like a leather bracelet? You know.
I mean,
They're not leather workers. They're
They're
They're-
jewelers.
myths.
Yeah, but they do.
all right, and you guys are having a discussion, and then they're all just kind of looking at you and like, so we also do item appraisals. You
Oh.
can bring something over, and we can identify it for 10 gold each.
I look at BB. BB, can't you do that?
No.
Oh, okay. Yeah, Lars is
Oh.
always the one that can do this. I just assume.
Oh, are you a wizard?
Yes.
Well, to be fair, it's probably more cost effective for you to just buy an identify scroll for 50 gold.
Why would you tell me this?
I mean, we're not really here to make money. It's kind of like a side gig. Right? Like, I'm just like, frankly speaking, like we're kind of on vacation in a sense. It's like, and the sister's just like, "Oh, you're on vacation while I'm writing my paper." Just like grumble, 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 grumble. Like,
Guys.
yeah. So she's writing her paper, and the rest of us came with her because her professor, her thesis professor, decided to come here for some reason. So, yeah.
Well, it doesn't look like we have anything too much we want. Bip, is there any scrolls you want to get here now? We got the cash.
Yeah, out of character, I need to check like how much that should cost to copy.
Okay. But we'll do it like in character now, but out of character you'll think about it then.
Right.
All right.
So-
Looks at
you'll-
the boots, points them out to Bren. Hey, didn't you want some boots?
Oh, I didn't even notice that on the list. Something like that, but I was just thinking in case we need to use the parts and whatnot. I'm sure it'll be fine.
Okay.
You want to check out the wizard tower or the smithy?
Fine with either.
I know you want to see what weapon mods were available, Zell.
I do.
How do you feel, Gwen, Philip? You guys have the sword and glaive, which are probably more up the Smith's alleyway.
I don't particularly think it needs an update at the moment.
Alright. If we can think of any way we can use those materials we still have stored away at the guild, then we'll make a trip back. Right now we can check out the wizard tower.
Wizard Tower.
Alright. You guys go to the wizard tower. I mean, the wizard tower is relatively empty. They seem to be clearing out for like the teleportation circle in the middle. There's like someone kind of working at it, who's got the records, and it's just like, are you here for teleportation or something else?
Why are we here? Bip, why are we here?
Well, teleportation sounds important.
Oh, well, yeah, we ain't teleporting now, are we?
I'd like to know how it works.
Oh. Alright, this guy wants to know how your shit works.
Who?
I pointed to
I
the
made a
robot.
bell and I would like to know how things work.
I mean, Okay, so we need to know like where you're going to, right? Because it's like there's like a sigil for the teleportation circle here, but you also need to know. But that's if you wanted to come here. If you want to go somewhere else, we need to know the sigil for the other place. Right now, it can only really get you to Wyvern Crest, right? Other locations are. We don't know how to get you there at the moment.
Would you build a circle and not have locations to go to?
Look, I'm not the one who came up with this stuff, okay? It's like the issue is that not all the circles have been set up yet.
Don't you have a fax machine?
What's that?
Shit. It is a device for sending images over long distances.
That sounds very complicated.
Walk over.
You
In
can,
theory. Oh, keep going first.
people can do that?
Shit. Never mind, it will not be invented for another 30 years.
Okay. And you? Yes?
In theory. Say we had some of this originium and we were taught how to use them. Could we, in theory, set up our own sigil from anywhere and come back to Winterhaven
Oh,
here?
okay. I don't know why you know about these rocks, but okay, moving on. Let's see.
No. Come back.
Nikki's just trying to figure out how to explain this. Like, okay, so normally you don't need a power source for teleportation circles. Any sufficiently powerful wizard who knows how to use the spell will be able to, use this device, right? The point of these magic rocks, Originium, right, is that you don't need a wizard to operate the device. Does that make sense?
See.
Right? Like normally you would need a wizard to be here, and they would need to open up a circle and then maintain it for some time, and then they have to close it, right? But with this, and someone who has sufficient knowledge of how to operate it, you'll be able to open up a teleportation circle without that someone providing the magical energy.
So you're saying yes, we can create
If
a
you
sigil
have a
here.
if you have a sufficiently powerful source of energy, yes.
See. And how much originium do you say would be required to power this teleportation circle for a short amount of time?
What do you mean by short?
Just enough for everybody to get.
6 seconds, let's just say.
6 seconds?
Yeah. Enough to teleport.
I mean, you need to set up a formation, right? It's not so simple as just sticking a power source in.
I see. And how do you set up this formation? Take out my notebook.
I don't know that information. I just operate the circle.
Sir, this is your job.
No, this is not my job. My job is to operate the circle, not understand how it works.
I'll
I am not the one with the PhD.
walk over to Zell. There's a difference between the crier boy and the person actually making the news, Zell. I'm sure this one doesn't know much.
How can you do your job if you don't understand what your job even is?
Zell, you can't do everything by yourself.
And then,
This guy
and then
knows his
you,
place.
And then you hear someone behind it's like, that's because that's my job.
Turn around, smile. Hello!
Oh, no.
Yes, and why are you asking my poor operator all of these very nosy questions? The man with glasses and long hair says.
Just curious. Just a curious mind. Care to indulge me? Ask exact same questions.
Also, Nosey's her middle name, so.
Well, would you like to take a class for 2 months?
Do you do phone classes?
I'm afraid not, miss.
Virtual learning.
All right,
Now,
how about you just give me the textbooks, the research, and I can do it on my own.
there's no textbook on this at the moment. It's all very new and theoretical.
Do you not have a manual written
Well,
somewhere?
there's an operational manual.
Yes, yes. Can I have a copy of that?
No, you can't. We would need to hire you.
Can I take a look at it?
Sure.
Oh no, she's gonna do the copy, the whole thing.
Operator. You can let her hold on to it for like a few minutes.
Sorry, we got into things before you learned your name. I'm Bren, this is Zell, our companions, Gwen, Philip, Beep. What's your name?
I am El Malloy the second.
Ah, alright, second. I guess, are you the main wizard of this tower?
You could put it that way.
Oh, fascinating. We heard this was a bastion of learning and magical academics.
Well, not really. I'm the only instructor. if you
Very
would
good.
put
You
it
must
that
be
way.
very accomplished. I was wondering, what other services do you provide besides teleporting around?
You mean here specifically?
Yeah,
I'm protection of the town.
very good.
That's pretty much it.
Ah. Perhaps I'm remembering incorrectly, but do you do any enchantment services of any kind?
I am not well versed in that, unfortunately.
Not a worry. Good to know.
I am mostly known as for my educational and administrative duties.
So you did say you were an instructor, and
Yes.
I understand my sister may not feel like she has the time at the moment, but she could return here at some point if she wanted to gain tutelage?
That would be difficult as I have many duties at the moment.
The query.
However, if you can provide me a sufficient amount of reason to teach, then I could consider it. But it's nothing. It has nothing to do with price, by the way. I will have to consider you worth the time and effort.
We'll just need to prove ourselves. I know what you mean. I'm ready for a challenge.
You do not seem magically inclined.
Nope. Not in the least. I hate magic. You can never understand it. It can fuck with you. But I have a couple of individuals here that are more magically inclined.
I see. So, like this young miss over here. And the tin can. Bucket.
Yes. But give them to them. They're looking over the book. What you see is me and my companions have come from a far off land to enjoy the forest and understand what we can about the wildlife here, the terrain, a number of things. What do you think of Baphomet's Rest? And I'm just trying to, motion him towards the grand outside.
It is. There is more than what is on the surface on this island. I'll leave it at that.
Well, considering the island just popped out of the ocean, I would dare say so.
Fair enough.
And there's quite a few powers at work, I would say. The Guild Alliance seems like a standard faction, but are there any other major powers you know?
Well, to the southwest, currently the dominant force in that area is the world government.
Ah, the world government, you say?
They're set up a base in that area, but there's also some other towns in there. There seems to be a large city-like settlement called Dragon's Gate there. And then the southeast are, I guess you could call them the indigenous people.
Indigenous people? What? Do they have a formal name?
No, not quite. but they form a coalition of sorts. All sorts of people with their own culture, which is again kind of strange, seeing that this island came out of the water a year ago.
Yeah.
Not really sure how indigenous people
Perhaps they had
exist.
gills.
Perhaps. And then to the northeast are a very technologically advanced civilization.
No.
Incredibly
the
so,
island?
in fact. On the island, yes.
Have they always been there?
I would say they have been there as long as the indigenous people. I suspect it from the same time period.
Huh. Has anyone
Again.
asked them why they were underwater or how they got there?
It seems to be asking common people around there seems to have not made any progress. It seems to be something that is kept well guarded secret.
Well, where any secret lies, I'm sure a lot of people would want to know, including the world government, as you mentioned.
I don't know if the world government's particularly interested in the history of this island necessarily.
Oh, so you're saying there are other interests that hold their attention?
I think they're just here for resources.
Yes, the political venture of every nation,
You could put it
hoarding
that way.
resources.
That.
Well, I do understand, and thank you for telling us so much about the island. Perhaps, Bibi, are you, join me for a moment after whatever you've done. Perhaps you can note some of those locations you mentioned on our map.
Sounds like a good idea.
Kami-sama has not prepared any of this stuff.
Okay, yeah, this is just in character, so it happens out of character.
Alright.
But yeah, and so I was distracting him the whole time as I was doing that shit.
So give me an Arcana check.
And I guidance and have assistance from BB.
Sure.
Guidance.
Ooh, look at this guy.
I'm assisting. That
Alright.
word means very magical.
Alright, Sarah, you managed to. You're not you did not copy the book. Let's start with that. Okay.
I'm not copying it. I'm
You just-
switching the covers. I'm trying to steal the book.
Wait, you're trying to steal the book.
She's trying to switch the cover and then have BB mended so that it looks like.
Alright, that is not an Arcana check. You are doing something completely different.
I'm trying to take the book.
I need
And-
a stealth check and a sleight of hand check.
So guidance would apply to this instead of
The
that.
guidance, yeah, sure.
Is Philip able to distract them in order to give some sort of advantage?
They are already being distracted.
Yeah, that's what Red's just like. Look at the outside
It's
world.
the wrong time.
Oh my! Wrong timeline! No! Oh, guidance only applies once, by the way. So you
Alright.
choose which one you want to use it on.
I'd imagine it'd be the crit fail.
Well,
I just catch it every time.
BB made the crit fail never happen.
Alright.
What crit fail?
Alright, so you like quickly like freaking take out. I don't even know how you're switching covers. Do you have like a book on you or something?
Yeah, I keep the journal around.
I
keep-
know nothing.
I'm gonna put a blank cover on it, or no, I'm gonna put the manual's cover on it on top of a blank book, and then take the manual with a journal cover on it. Does that make sense? I'm switching the contents.
Okay. You and BB do like a rush job of trying to do this, but and while trying to be sneaky about it, but eventually it works out, right? And you like switch it, and then you just like give it back or something. Who you give it back to?
I tend to read it up until they ask for it back.
Okay. Miss, are you done with your book yet? My operator would probably like it back.
Fine. Here you go. I hand it back and I frown very exaggeratedly.
He takes it from you, and then he pauses, opens up the book. You mind giving back the real one?
I have no clue what you're talking about.
You know, for someone who is interested in magical studies, you seem a little too adept with your hands, wouldn't you say?
I
This
my head
is
and
this
smile.
is a pretty interestingly done job here. He like opens the book with the cover, and you see the rest of it is blank.
How did that happen?
I wonder. I suspect the bucket may have swapped the covers.
BB, did you erase the manual?
I do not have the capability to erase manuals.
Oh, how did that happen?
Miss, please return the manual before I have to call in the guards. Alright. Still, that was interesting. Perhaps I would consider tutelage in the future. This performance would say it's sufficient for my interest. Well, is there anything else?
Yes, where are the wizards in the wizard tower?
What? I didn't hear you. What?
Yes, where are the wizards in the wizard tower?
I'm the wizard in the wizard tower.
Oh.
Also, I guess there's like some of my students that are milling about, and their friends. I have a couple of students here, and their friends. They all came for some reason. I mean, I appreciate it. They are, I would say, power-wise, probably significantly more powerful than I am, in fact. I just, again, do administrative duties. But they certainly keep this place well guarded from outside threats.
I guess wizard tower sounds better than an administrator tower.
Well, I am a wizard. I'm just pretty poor at the execution, unfortunately. You know, sometimes you don't have the talent or the power output and stuff like that. But that you gotta make do with what life gives you, right?
This is probably true.
Well, in any case, if you guys are interested in my instruction, well, let me know. I'll be seeing you off. So you guys leave the wizard tower without your manuals.
Bitch.
Look, fucking Alex, next time, you're gonna fucking let me steal something. I'm just gonna run away next time. There's nothing you can do next time. I'm literally just gonna fucking take it and run.
Fortunately, you messed with the wrong wizard. You messed with the wrong wizard, unfortunately. You guys actually came close. It was like if you rolled the stealth check was sufficient. But otherwise it's like unfortunate.
Catapult spelled the manual out the window.
All right. Well, what do you all want to do? Oh shit, handouts.
Handouts.
All right. So, looks like there's not many shops or whatnot else to visit unless you all have any ideas what you would like. We do.
Go.
Hmm?
Suppose we can go visit the smithy, see if we can get any upgrades or any.
Yeah. Let's go check and see how Murmas's brother's doing.
All right, you guys go in, and you see there's only two people there. One of them is kind of looks like young man, kind of lean, and he's busy dusting the smithy down and like wiping the floors and stuff like that. The other one is just sitting behind the counter. He looks incredibly bored. And he sees you guys walk in. He's like, yes.
Well, we heard you are one hell of a smith. We're wondering how you operate.
I am not a smith,
Oh. We
but I guess that's what people are calling me. So, what do you want?
well, we wanted to first understand better how your operations worked. We heard from your brother, Muramasa?
Oh, you talked to him. Ah, Jesus. Now I can't pretend I'm not interested. And just like, fine. Okay. What did he tell you?
Well, he said you were very good at upgrading a weapon's capabilities.
Alright. So, let's put it this way. I've seen a lot of weapons in my time. Although, not really any of the type that you're carrying with you, or the one the miss is carrying over there. Those shooting devices. Not well versed in that anyway whatsoever.
Well,
But swords and other types of, more ancient weapons, I've seen many different types.
well, as an example, when I point over to Philip's glaive, what could you do with something like that?
Well, if you give me, you'll have to give me some direction to work with, right? But generally speaking, I would require some sort of material that will give me a direction to work with. If you have requests of something that you have in mind, I can also try and see if what you have in your request matches up. This service usually requires at least 300 gold. Depending on what you're trying to do, it may cost more. And I would be able to attempt to enchant this thing with your current weapon. Although I would say using a normal glaive for this service is somewhat of a waste.
Oh, so you're recommending we'd go up to your brothers, have him cook something up, and then bring it to you?
Right. It makes a lot more sense to bring something that is more special.
All right.
For
I own a
example,
shield.
the weapon the knight over there is carrying.
Which knight?
Gwen.
What about it?
This weapon. Where did you find it?
It was a gift.
Gift. Did they ever tell you about this sword, where they found it, anything like that?
It was enchanted by a dear friend of mine.
I see.
Is there something special about it? It does this, and she that glows.
I could say it's familiar, I guess. I've seen weapons like it. Well, currently it's in a base form where it mostly just makes pretty lights at night. But these type of swords have a history, and certainly there are ways to unlock its latent power. But that's neither here or there.
Future level up.
Oh, actually, a weapon like that would be difficult for me to enchant because of its ancient history.
I suppose you can tell me more about this ancient history, or is that something I have to discover for myself?
I mean, I can tell you that this weapon was once upon a time, it was stuck in a rock. And, people had trouble taking it out of the rock. Until one day, someone took it out of the rock. And that person became king.
Oh, hey, I heard that story before. I think my king actually got a sword like that too.
Funny how these swords keep popping up, huh?
Yeah.
Well, hopefully whoever gave this to you didn't steal it from your king.
No, he still had his sword the last time I saw him.
But it seems to be a similar type, in any case.
How much does Zell know about this sword?
Give me a religion check.
Is a shield a weapon?
Can I do history instead?
You can do history instead. You are not well versed in sword legends and history. You certainly heard the story before. It's a pretty common story, but that's what it is, a story.
I mean, I know my king's sword is special, but to my knowledge, this is a gift from Merlin.
Right.
And I mean, I do the slightly religious thing, and I pray to my god as I'm fighting, and it makes me more smashy.
Right.
But it's to me it's a glowy sword, and I don't particularly know about its history. But who knows? Maybe level up, right?
Who knows?
Who knows?
Indeed. In
Well,
any case.
thank you for your advice. Perhaps we'll check in with more masa and at least fashion a glaive of sort.
Right. Well, there's that. Well, what else? Let's see. What else do I do around here? I can also change what your weapon looks like, if you care about that. This is like a very... Some people care about this type of stuff. It'll be 200 gold.
Matching a glam, to say the least.
Or making it more convenient for them to wield, but something like that. Yeah.
Yes.
But that would be normally 200. But if you were trying to enchant your weapon with special properties, I would also throw in the service for free. If you wish to change the form, of course.
Okay, but is a shield a weapon?
That is debatable, but I have seen shields before.
I have a shield.
I can attempt to work on shields, but it'll be more expensive, as I am not nearly as well versed in it. I do have experience, though.
Shouldn't it be cheaper then? Because you're giving us less quality, a lower quality service.
It's not about the quality. It's more so how my magic works. See, I specialize in bladed weapons, my magic. But I can conjure up shields if need be. So the quality of it is not the problem. The problem is that it's a lot more difficult for me to do so.
It's acceptable.
In any case, the way it works around here is you bring something in, you bring the materials in, and either you just give it to me and I do my own thing, or you give me an idea of what you want and I'll try to work with you. This makes sense.
But duly noted. I think, BB, I don't think that's how it works. Let's we'll try some other stuff, BB.
That's an interesting idea, but yes, it's not quite how it works.
Yeah, you have to put it on a gun, not a shield.
No, that's not how it works.
Yes, it is. I take out my gun blade.
I'm sorry, I wouldn't be able to help you with this one.
Oh yeah, no worries. I didn't expect as much, but I'm just letting BB know that a knife should be with something else. That's about to fuck shit up.
Alright. Well, in the future, if I'm not here, you can always talk to the other freeloader who's working here.
Wait, if he's both working here, how is he a freeloader?
And then the young man's like, I agree with that sentiment. I'm the one cleaning the place up. You just sit around. Like, that's details. It's like, What do you mean details? I do more work than you. It's like, and then he turns to like, I'm sorry. He can be a little difficult to work with.
You know, there's a very bored wizard in that tower over there. Magically clean this place probably.
What? Everything was just gargled after a certain point.
There's a very bored wizard in the tower over there who can probably do that cleaning for you.
No. This is I enjoy doing this. But by the way, we never told your names. And it's like the man and the other man in front is like gets a non-committal grunt. It's like, look, you can't just be so impolite to our customers like that. Like, look, sorry. My name's Shiro and he's Archer. Grouch.
Shiro, wait, who's the Grouch?
The Grouch is Archer. Shiro's the young man who's cleaning everything. You could say I'm undergoing an apprenticeship here. And by that I mean I cleaned the place up because this guy doesn't teach me shit. And he gives a non-committal grunt again. The guy behind the table. But I wish I could help you myself, but I'm just saying my skills aren't quite up to par. Sorry. But if you guys show up and Archer's not here, I'm perfectly willing to take in the orders for you.
Oh, much obliged.
In any case, otherwise, we're pretty boring folk. He just sits here and complains, and I gotta clean the place up because no one else is going to do it. I also clean up the magic shop too, and sometimes I even go to the tower and clean up there.
You really like to clean, don't you?
Yeah, I like doing housework. I also do cooking and stuff like that. Do you cook?
Oh yeah, I love cooking. So one good way to stave off the wilderness when you're out there.
Oh, okay, I see. Yeah. I'm more of a domestic cooking myself, but that's interesting too.
One of the luxuries of life.
Yeah, it is. I'm more of I'm not that fond of traveling, but it's got its perks, right?
Yeah, get to see whole different walks of life.
Yeah, it's important. I mean, I've thought about traveling myself though, but currently I'm just staying around here. I came with a friend. She's writing a paper.
Oh. Well, hey, that's traveling in some regard. You couldn't have been here, a number of years ago, so you had to come here.
Yeah, before it was just like I just kind of stayed at home, went to school. I had some dreams about being a hero, but it's not really working out at the moment.
Hey, maybe you give up the mop for a sword one day.
Yeah, Archer's just like, yeah, he would, totally. So, just kind of chuckles in the background. And he, Shiro doesn't look very happy at that statement. Like,
hey, whatever the Grouch is gonna say, right? The hater's gonna hate. You just do you.
Thanks, appreciate it.
In either case, we might stop by again. We got
Oh, please do. And if you got any of your cooking, I'll be happy to try it out.
Oh, I'll save you some of the Mitsune next time.
All right, cool. See you.
See you. We
All right.
get out of there.
You get out of there. As you leave the place, I need people to make perception checks.
He is always watching.
Nice.
All right. You guys do see that there seems to be a young girl peeking over from behind the door of the smithy when you guys turn to leave. And when she sees that you guys turn to leave, she's just like, she kind of just runs off.
Oh. Or if she has an admirer.
You guys exit the place and you continue seeing that the girl is kind of hiding behind stuff, looking at you guys.
Hey, Zell, we got a tail.
She's like very little, like a child, right?
She looks like 12.
Witness must be eliminated.
Maybe not a bit, but
Oh,
Zell, we know a thing or two about younger tales.
How do you want to handle this?
Well, you could, do the old circle around, pincer, just to see what they're up about.
Do you want to go or should I?
Maybe she'll look to you more. You've been in that same sore spot.
Alright, so you guys are doing what exactly?
We're just chilling. If Zell wants to, is she going?
Alright, I guess you've all your stealth.
Pincer.
Nice.
Holy
I'm
shit!
fucking crazy, guys.
You've
That's
rolled
like my
three nat ones this session alone.
Alright.
last 3 or so rolls.
Alright, you attempt to sneak behind her, but you guys, she sees you perfectly fine, so now you guys are staring at each other from behind different trees.
Are you playing hide and seek?
No?
Oh. What are you playing then?
Actually, I was hoping to ask you for something.
Yeah, what is it?
You know that guy you were talking to earlier?
Which one?
The one that isn't mean.
Oh my god, Celia.
What'd you say?
Nothing, keep going.
See, the nice one, he's my brother, and I think there's something wrong with him.
What do you mean?
I think he's been around bad influences.
Child, you're going to have to be more specific than that.
So, like, my brother, he has a lot of friends, but they're all girls. And I'm concerned. I think they want something from him.
Uh-huh. I looked at Bren.
I'm not there.
I wave you over.
Oh, wait, we're not doing pit. Oh, okay. I'll walk over. What happened?
Today's a bad day, don't ask.
Oh, well, yep, everyone has those days. What's your deal, girl?
I would like if you guys can investigate my brother and make sure that he's not, getting fooled around or misled or done or had terrible things done to him by the females around him.
Oh, I'm sure he's popular then. That's a good thing.
No, it's not.
And why is that?
Because they want to do bad things with him.
Such as?
I don't know.
So
Place my hand on her shoulder. You'll get used to it.
well, maybe these aren't bad things. Maybe your brother wants to do those things.
No, he doesn't. If he did, he would have done it already.
Well, maybe he doesn't want to do them yet, but people can change their minds.
I don't think he would. I don't know. I feel like they will try something that will. I'm concerned.
Well, it seems you're concerned at. Are you jealous of your brother?
No?
Well, there's nothing to be concerned about, right? He's popular, he's living his life, he seems to be doing fine.
Yeah, look at my brother here. He's fine.
Yeah.
No,
You'll get
no,
used to it.
can't. No, just please. I'll pay you.
We don't need to get paid. We'll talk to him. What has he done that's really been strange?
People that he keeps talking about how people, some of the friends are trying to get his attention and get him into situations, but he always kind of treats it as them doing weird things and just kind of laughs it off. But I think he doesn't get that they're trying to do stuff with him.
And would that be a bad thing?
Yeah, because then who knows what these girls are gonna come up with? Maybe they try to force him to do something.
Well, it doesn't look like they forced him yet. They're just, they're waiting for consent, and that seems very healthy.
No, they're just not desperate enough yet.
Child, you seem to know a lot about this. But don't you worry.
My mom taught me about these things.
Wow.
Uh-huh.
She's also dead now, but
Zell, I think this is more your wheelhouse. I'm gonna let you handle this. Brent's just gonna awkwardly walk away.
When people become adults, they may become interested in each other in special ways.
yeah, but my
for
brother
example,
is not interested in them in special ways.
Gay.
well, are you certain about that? You can't speak for your brother.
That's why you should investigate him.
Okay, how about I'll do that for you? Don't you worry about it.
Okay, I'll pay you.
That's not really necessary, child.
No. That's
We'll just have a talk with him. I'll send my brother over. My brother is the expert on these things.
Okay.
I'm a little sister too. It's okay. You'll get used to it.
Okay. All right then. Thank you. She just runs off.
Bren, what are we supposed to do about this?
Well, communication is important. Perhaps we just let Shiro know that his sister's concerned.
Alright.
This seems like more of a brother-sister of their kind of issue.
I turn around, I walk right back. Hey! Hey, Shiro!
What?
I think you need to have a talk with your sister about the company you're keeping.
What?
Do you catch my drift?
No? What is this about? Did you meet my sister? What?
Your sister is worried about you because you've been keeping some interesting company with some girl friends.
Bren will walk in at this point.
Oh, you mean the people at the magic shop, or do you mean the girl who lives in the freaking mansion, or do you mean the captain, the guard?
Yes.
Okay, let me come here, Shiro.
What?
Come here.
Okay.
I just grab him by the arm and just bring him to an alleyway outside.
Archer is watching this, and this is the first time you've seen him interested in anything.
All right, Shiro. Do you understand what it means to be a guy?
Yeah. It means to be a hero of justice, right?
Yes, but what about in terms of the other gender?
What? What do you mean?
All right. It's in your nature to be popular, but you gotta be, you're not doing anything wrong. I want you to get this straight.
I hope so.
You gotta, watch and be careful, because women can be crazy. They will latch on, or they will claw the shit out of you.
Oh.
Can I interrupt?
I don't understand.
No, Gwen, where'd you come from?
So I was just like overhearing, listening to
Yeah.
all this drama.
I have like an arm around Shiro's head, and we're like crouched down, talking back and forth.
I'm just like standing on top of like just behind you guys. So
Oh, hello.
your sister is worried that all these female friends around you are going to like force you down and like force you to like.
Oh,
What?
wow.
What?
I need that sound.
What?
Yeah. That's not a bad thing, by the way. I'm just okay.
Why would they do that?
Your sister is concerned. You need to explain to her that it's not happening.
Wait. Do you actually not know why they would do that?
No.
What the fuck? Grow some balls, man. They're interested.
What do you mean?
Like you romantically and sexually, I presume.
I'm sorry. This must be. I must be dreaming. This is too weird.
Have you hit your head, kid? Do you understand? It's not that dense. It's like,
But why? Why me?
oh my
It's the
god.
abs.
No, Archer has better abs.
It's the abs.
Kid, girls like different things, right? Maybe for some reason these few, right, found something in you that they're like, oh shit, that works, that clicks, that does my jubby, whatever. I'm just saying, you need to understand that and be aware in case something happens. Because your sister, now I see why she's worried. You dense as fuck.
They want to
Uh,
and
So what am I supposed to even do about all of this, anyways?
Be a responsible man. Either, be interested or not be interested. You make a decision. Don't be like, oh yeah, I'm gonna kind of hang out in this area until the end of the season and not make a choice.
or just tell them it's
Don't
like
worry,
you can't get it up and like move on.
What? I
And maybe if you want all of them, just like talk to all of them about that. Make sure they're all okay with it, and then go open relationship.
I walk over. I put my hands on his shoulder now. Don't worry, your sister, okay? And I shoot Fred a look.
Yeah, just don't be irresponsible.
I nod while maintaining eye contact.
Yes. Bread just gets small.
I don't understand, but okay, I will think about this. I guess.
Ask yourself a question. Would you date any of the girls?
I need to think about this.
All right, think about that. Come to an answer. Don't just ignore it.
Make sure you update your sister about it, so
Yeah.
she doesn't talk to random people about your love life or lack of.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
If you ain't communicating with her, the fact that she communicating to a bunch of strangers, that's worrying, right? You should make sure she doesn't do that to like less.
I didn't know she was even. What's going on?
Yeah, she seems smarter than you, by the way, considering she like fucking took these actions and understood what was coming.
I feel very. My ego has been shattered at the moment. I'm just going to go and sleep on this.
Sleep on it. Make a meal for you and sister. Sit down, air everything out, and then come to a decision.
So mend your shattered ego.
Okay. I mean, thanks for the discussion. I guess I appreciate it, but
Here.
I'm sorry. This is
I
just.
pull out my
a lot for
flask,
me to
put him in
handle.
his hand, drink.
Okay. This is disgusting. What is this?
Oh shit, that was the wrong one. Ah shit, that was my mutagen.
What?
Don't worry about it.
It's okay. You might knock out. It might not happen. It might be fine.
I don't feel so good.
It'll be fine. Just let it roll over.
He just collapses on the floor.
I was worried about that.
That was very interesting.
I pick him up. Well,
Now, Archer's just been watching this
Oh,
entire time. This
hey,
was
perfect.
this
Here,
is the
you take
most
him.
interesting thing I've seen all week.
I put Shiro in Archer's
Yeah.
hand.
You know, I've been trying to figure out how to tell him to just do it for like the entire who knows how long, but
I think you need to give him the sex talk.
Oh,
no,
or
it's
you could
not-
get him
it's
drunk
nothing-
and take
it
him to
has
the
nothing
brothel.
it has nothing to do with the sex talk. He knows what sex is. The issue is his self-esteem.
I don't think he knows what sex is.
Oh no, he's just plain dumb. He knows what sex is.
Wait a minute. I got it. I'll take him to the brothel, get him laid. All problem solved.
All right, I'm moving on.
I have some faith in the boy. I'm sure once he comes to a decision, he'll see it through. I have faith.
All right. Hey, Bip, can you leave this guy your number? In case you need him, I'll be there. Right? I'll take him out in town, bro. He'll be fine.
It seems
Hey,
like
you do
really
that.
not our problem, but sure.
You do that. Also, let me know what happens. I am very, very interested to see where this is going.
If he can deal with it himself, great. If he can't, we'll get him laid and I'll fix it.
All right, let me know. I look forward to the developments. And he just picks Shiro up and starts laughing as he like walks back to the smithy.
Watch him walk away. God damn. All right.
Okay. Would you like to do anything else? It's pretty late now.
Well, perhaps we spend one more night. I don't know what the rest of you want to do, but we did kind of tell those dwarves we'd check up on them at some point.
Yeah, we were gonna do things.
Yeah. Is there
Alright.
anything else you all want to accomplish in town?
Do you have any errands? Smile.
I can take care of my errands tonight, and then maybe we set off tomorrow, unless there's anything you all want to do.
You guys, Gwen, Philip, Smile.
Don't we have to rescue the dwarf from the mountain?
But yeah, anything you want to do in town before we go do that?
Right now.
Who wants to copy my book that I, whatever.
No errands? Okay.
Or
Wow.
I guess who wants to copy into my device.
Okay.
I try to make an insight check to understand why Zell's smiling so much.
Go for it.
Because I'm a bit scared right now following that conversation. Oh, shit.
Nope. She just looks like she's trying her best to integrate with the group.
Yeah. No, well, that's good. Well, yes, why don't we all grab a meal together, and then anyone can do what they wish, and we'll meet up in the morning to head out. No
Alright,
cart
is
this time.
Is anyone doing anything? Important question.
I'm going to the brothel.
You do that.
Is that announced?
No.
No. But what are you going to the brothel for?
I'm going to ask around for Chiso.
Okay, go for it. Let's do that.
We're gonna do the usual wizard lead.
Alright, you make your way over to the
Yes.
brothel.
Well, let's see what the Winterhaven has in store for me.
Alright,
knock,
you
knock, walk in.
Yeah, you walk in. I mean, the brothel, it's kind of weird because you go to what, what Bob said was the brothel, but it just looks like a bar.
Hmm.
Right? There's a bartender. There's a female bartender, manning the counter, and it's like there's like desks and tables and stuff. There's like tables and chairs and people sitting on them and drinking and stuff like that. It looks like a pretty quiet establishment, all things considered.
Walk up, take a seat at the bar. Oh, wait, love, I'll have what you got. What's the name of this establishment anyway?
I don't need a name for this type of place.
Hmm.
It just is. You know what I mean?
Then could I get your name, perhaps?
Afraid not.
Right.
If you want one of the girls though, maybe get them to give you one of their names, but they have to agree to that.
Well, of course, I play nice. But I was wondering if there's one name maybe you've heard of. A certain Chiso.
That's not one of my girls. They're looking for a different person.
Yeah,
do you
maybe
want?
looking for both.
What do you want with Shiso?
I understand he is in the same type of hobby as I am.
Ah, I see. Or, well, most people around here know him for his dislike of a hobby. To be fair.
Oh, I've heard he's not into magic. Is that what you're speaking of?
No, he isn't. Not fond of those type of things. He's very insistent on his ways. Freaking holding his shooting device, and he's a big fan of knives.
Hmm. Well, I can agree with him there. I do trust a firearm over magic any day.
Well, to be fair though, he hasn't stuck his knife on his gun yet.
Oh yeah, I caught that. Did you? And I'll like show her the gun blade. It's nice. It does two jobs in one.
Yeah, he is more of the hold one in one hand and hold the other in the other hand type of person.
Ah, I can respect that.
Right.
I was wondering if you knew if there's any way I could get in touch with them.
Well, he's not around at the moment. I believe he's currently out on a job. Does his own bounty hunter things, you know?
Does he work off the guild, their bounties and whatnot, or
no, he takes contracts.
Private ones?
Private.
See,
He's not the type to align himself with like a system like that.
Well,
Prefers his agency, as you could put it.
does he frequent this establishment or any of the other bars in town?
Well, he comes by every once in a while. Like, see, Winterhaven is the closest settlement to the entrance of Black Forest, and there's a lot of interesting things going on there at the moment. To begin with, well, it's currently severely underexplored, mostly because a lot of people who go in don't come back out.
I see.
And he's not, I wouldn't call him an explorer, but due to the volatility of that whole area, he gets a lot of interesting requests done. Sometimes to take out the competition or something like that.
So that's why he goes under more lesser known channels, I assume then.
Well, he does some more mundane jobs too. Protection, sometimes from other, protection from various things.
Well, perhaps if he runs back into town, if I don't catch him, maybe you could say someone in my description was looking for him, just for a chat, eye to eye, someone that is in the same sort of hobby.
If you want to leave your sigil, the next time I see him, I can tell him to contact you if he's interested.
Right, sigil. Okay. I remember Bip was telling me how to write this. Oh, it was this line here. No. Oh, he scratches out or writes it again. Nope, that's upside down. Yep, I keep doing that. And then he finally writes the sigil the right way and hands it over on the slip of paper.
You sure you got this one right, buddy?
Nope, but it's the best I got right now. Like I said, not into the magic.
Well, if you have someone else figure it out for you, you can always come back and leave a better copy. Otherwise, we'll just have to hope this works.
Yep, here's hoping. I'm sure I'll be back through again.
All right. While you're doing this, you hear some commotion from upstairs.
Is that normal?
Sounds like someone's got a little.
They're getting too frisky, huh? Unwriggly eyebrows.
Yeah, it's my girls, they can do whatever they want, but if someone's doing something to them that they don't want, well, I'm gonna have the enforcer step in. And the one tonight, she's a real work.
Oh, I
Yeah,
can respect that.
you see someone get thrown out into the gets just like thrown onto the table, just like flips over, and he just like gets up and he's like, he's very upset, and then walks down this someone, you can't tell who it is, you just see someone in, like a black hood, but apparently she's female apparently, according to the bartender, and she kind of waves her hands, and some very sharp claws on there.
Well, I can respect looking after your own. Not every establishment I've been to like this does that so well.
And frankly, this one, she's kind of new, but one of the best I've ever seen. She's probably gonna clean this up right now. In fact, you guys continue watching, and he tries to put up a brave front against this person. She just kind of flashes her fingernails at him and just like, if you want, I'll scratch your face again. We'll see if you get the message this time. Or perhaps should I scratch something a little lower, a different head. And he's trying to poor dude's trying his best out here, but he kind of just turns around and leaves without making a fuss. The bartender looks at you. It's like, see, I'm not sure how she does it. Usually we have a few tussles around here with every once in a while. Some people who thinks they can get away with it, but manages to keep them all in line.
I can respect it. She only deals in protection then. She's not one of your normal girls.
No, she's not. She's the only protection, which is, don't question it too much. Greatly appreciate it, it could be hard to have people stick to this type of work. It's dangerous. You don't know what kind of people come around these parts.
I trust. Well, considering I've taken up enough of your time, best get to the night's festivities.
Alright.
How about we do it this way? One of your girls, since we cater to them a bit more, you let them choose who wants to, take up a companion for the night.
Yeah, sure, no problem. Yeah, here's and you can just, in fact, you could just ask around. Just go upstairs, or some of them are milling around here. Right? It's not that hard to figure out which ones are the ones to look for. They're dressed certain ways, of course.
No, all right. Now I'm gonna put a coin on the table for my drink, as well as extra. It says, "Here, let me buy a drink for the woman that's doing the good work upstairs. Protecting all you."
All right, no problem. I'll let her know.
Wander upstairs.
All right, you go do your stuff. I'm not gonna roleplay this out.
Fade to black.
Sure, go for it. All right, we are on the next morning. I don't know who's managing freaking Tavern Gold, but figure that out.
Well, how much gold? We haven't got a number yet. Oh, is it like 2 nights? You said, right?
Well, it's 2 silvers a night. 2 silvers a night, so second night would be another 2 silvers, right?
Yeah. Well, 4 silver, 2 silvers per room, right?
Yeah, 2 silvers per room per night.
At night, while BB's copying things over in his book, I want to walk in, be like, "Hey, what's up?" Smile.
It is me.
Look around. What's Philip doing? Is he
Probably
asleep?
sleeping.
Oh,
Philip is sleeping part 2.
Shut up, BB. What you up to?
I am transcribing this scroll.
Busy work, huh? I would like to look through their belongings. He is occupied.
Look through whose belongings?
There's
Who?
BB's and Felix.
You want both?
While BB's occupied, he doesn't ever sleep. This is the perfect chance.
Give me your stealth and slave hand.
I'm gonna fucking guidance myself this time.
Do that. Alright. What your D4? You're doing it twice?
Yeah. Should I stealth twice and sleight of hand twice?
No. This is fine. You guys don't notice shit. Alright, you rifle through their belongings.
I search for any, missives from anybody that might be from the government, anything like that,
You search through BB's stuff first. You look through his papers and stuff. Eventually, you look through his parchment and all the other wonderful things.
Fucking parchment.
Yeah, you're not. You open them up thinking that you'll find something, and all you find is a hastily scrawled message on a parchment that says, "I am a bucket."
Is this a code? I think to myself.
You also find every tool that you can imagine.
besides the other working ones.
Who is this man? Where did he come from? Do I find any information about where his origins?
The date on the tool. 20 years.
He wrote some things like, paper published 2 years from this date. Research on magical rocks, on various magical power sources and their effects on teleportation circles.
Wait, is this a paper printed out?
No, he just wrote a note. It's just a note. It's a description of the paper, not the paper itself. And then
Have any information?
there's also something like fax machine 30 years from now.
So all useless crap. I got you. I know
Yeah.
nothing about this, though.
Is there a manufacturing date on the tools?
You do see some numbers on the tools. They appear to be if they're years, it seems a little strange because they're years of a time period that is farther than the current one. So
How's that transcribing going? Still busy?
It's a very long, arduous process.
I see. Because you're rifling.
Okay. Then you start rifling through Philip's stuff. You find armor. See, this man carries apparently 2 large weapons instead of 1. He also has a crossbow and a bunch of other stuff. You see the tankard of plenty that he gave you last time. You're not sure what this is, but he gave it to you and said if you need it, you can get a drink by saying some words. You didn't try it out last time, but you're holding it again.
Do you have any crests on them? Anything that might tie him to the world's government?
You scrutinize the cup. Give me an investigation check.
You see.
That's like your 5th nat one this game.
Look, I'm fucking cursed. I don't know what the fuck is wrong with me, but
You examine the cup and you go give it a one over, looking around, and you come to the conclusion that 1, it's empty. So you don't know why Phil was saying you can get a drink out of this to begin with, and 2, the positive is very difficult to discern, and if he didn't tell you that's what it said, you probably wouldn't have figured out that it said positive vibes on this cup.
are there any letters from anybody? Any journal?
You continue shifting through his stuff. And you see a letter that seems to be from his sister, and it's saying about how he was poorly treated in the family.
Okay, that is
Something about how he doesn't deserve this type of treatment.
Ooh, okay. That's something at least. That's something. All right. Anyway, BB, I won't disturb you tonight. I'll ask you some questions about Originium tomorrow. How's that sound? I'll let you do what you're doing. Good night.
Good night.
You close the door. Philip turns to BB. Or does he? Or does he continue pretending to
No,
sleep?
he's just asleep.
He's just asleep. Alright, never mind. Philip is gone from this world. And by gone from this world, I mean he's in a dream. Are you okay with that, by the way?
With what?
Dream sequence.
Sure.
Alright, you find yourself sitting in a courtyard of sorts. It's not a courtyard type that you've ever seen before. You lived in a castle of, like, you know, at various points in your life when you're not out of it doing something else, right? But you know, the courtyards in the castle didn't look anything like this. There's a lot more. This feels like a different type of courtyard, right? And you're sitting down a bench, and you know, you turn to your left, and you see the old man sitting next to you. So how you holding up, son?
Sleeping.
Oh, okay, fair. You are asleep, and I'm kind of bothering your sleep at the moment. You don't mind, right?
Nah, I've had weirder dreams before.
All right. Just the last time might have pushed you a little too hard on this whatever stuff. I felt a little bad.
As long as you don't take your shirt off, it's fine.
Oh, no, 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 of course not. I'm simply too old for that. At least nowadays I'm too old. But I how do I put this? I've got nothing better to do these days. I'm gonna say. Besides,
Sounds like an old man, alright.
yeah, let me put it that way. Oh. Sometimes I wish I was back to the old days, but my time's long past. Say, what do you think about learning a few things from me? I'm not necessarily anything about, carrying a stick and responsibility and things like that.
Are you about to teach me how to backflip while locking onto my target?
No, I was not that type of person. But, I'm very good at sticks. Especially sticks with stuff on the ends of sticks.
Yeah, then
You
seem
could
like a
say
better old man than I realized.
you could say I had a job which required me to be good with sticks. How would you like to learn how to use sticks?
I think I hit things with six pretty well, but I'm sure.
Well,
sticking
no,
must
I'm
be
sure.
better.
I agree. I think you can hit stuff with sticks pretty well too. Otherwise, you're gonna be able to carry a stick when I asked you to last time, right? But let's say an old man's got his own experiences that he's willing to pass down. If you're interested, of course.
Sure, old man, teach me your ancient stick arts.
Alright, that's the spirit. Well, of course, it's kind of hard for me to do it, in one dream sequence. That's a little much. But we'll give you something to think about here, right? Like, it sounds really stupid, right? But I will show you how to swing your stick in a way that allows you to hit more people. How's that sound?
Sweeping attack.
Yes, because see,
It's
like
kind of strange
these
I didn't
these
do that already.
it is a little strange, but it's partly because these weapons are somewhat unwieldy, right? They're like large, devices with stuff on top of them. The weight's all, messed up, and it could be a little difficult to do anything besides, kind of just wave it back and forth in front of you and stab. But I will show you how to hold this thing with grace and dignity. And well, if you don't care about that, at least I'll show you how to hold it with strength, right?
Yeah. Like a
So,
king.
right, exactly. That's the spirit. So, he like picks up his stick, and you see that this stick doesn't look like what you remember from before, which is just like a stick with like sacks on either end. It's now there's definitely something on one end of the stick. It seems to be like a green blade of sorts. It's a curved green blade. It's something you've never seen before. The type of weapon you have a glaive on you, of course, but it doesn't look like a glaive. It looks a little different. The blade is shaped different in a way that doesn't match your weapon. There's a kind of a hook on one end, and the curve is all off. But he holds it up, and he's like, now watch carefully, and you hold your weapon like this, maintain your balance, and we're gonna go fade off from there because I don't actually know how stick fighting works. But let's
It's like
pretend let's pretend I do.
teacher from Wind Waker.
Yeah, sure. Right. Like, and then the next morning you wake up, you feel like you retain something from whatever the heck he showed you. You pick up your glaive and you walk outside. And you try it out, and you realize, for some reason, you can kind of perform the motion. So, I'll write this in eventually, but I'll say for now on, for one of your attacks, you can substitute that attack with a 180-degree motion of the same range.
So, is it like a once per rest thing, or
It would just be you'll be able to do it once per turn.
okay? It'd be an action, not a bonus action.
It's an attack.
Wait. So I do my regular attack roll, but instead of being single target, it's more than one target.
You can do more than one target as long as they're within the AoE range.
Range in front of me, yeah.
Well, AoE range, you can turn. Turning in D&D is pretty free. So, but it's like 180 degrees. If that makes sense.
I think. I mean, I'll be in combat eventually, and I'll ask, like, does this count?
Yeah, right. So, gonna go with that. And the rest of you wake up as well, I guess. Right?
Right? Like,
Yeah,
sleep,
for
okay.
sleep.
Right. You guys wake up. Yeah. No one's sleeping in, I guess.
Brent's missing.
What?
Brent shows up late.
Oh, Brent's missing. Right. Okay. I'm gonna need someone else then. BB, you walk out of your room, finishing transcribing whatever it is you were transcribing. And you go downstairs, and you see some very familiar faces. Short ones. 6 of them.
Hang on.
You see very familiar faces. Short ones. 6 of them.
We found their chicken nuggets.
They seem to be enjoying breakfast at the moment.
No,
It-
no.
It appears to be quest NPCs.
Yes, it appears to be quest NPCs. In fact, they appear to be the dwarves that they asked for help from a while back, some days ago.
All right, well, we're gonna go sit over there.
All right, you go sit with the dwarves. The dwarves see you. It's like, oh,
You,
what's up?
you have
Yeah.
a brother who requires rescuing. Is this still the case?
Yeah, still the case. We're looking for you, actually.
Okay, I have been located.
Yeah, I've been located. I agree. So, where's the rest of your friends?
They're over there. I will make an annoying sound.
Oh,
Blaring alarm klaxon sounds.
other people in the inn, other people in the tavern just look at you like,
Look over startled.
Request your presence.
Philip walks in from outside the freaking tavern. He's got a stick in his hands.
Ready to test out my new AoE.
On 6.
How many? If they're all in front of me, I would guess all of them.
Targets.
Freaking Philip like waves his stick at them, threatening. He's just like, wait, no. Then the rest of them is like, wait, no.
He remembers. Then this the chicken nuggets. Random question. One of the tiles in the middle of the map is moved, and it's been bothering me for so long.
Which one?
I don't. It's literally in the middle. Here, do you not see what I see?
I might not. I suspect it's because we got desynced somehow, and I did accidentally move a tile in the middle off. So there's like a green splotch, and I moved it back in. Is that what you mean? Yeah. Something like that did happen. I moved it back, but I guess I didn't move
don't
back.
It didn't move back on my end.
No. Don't worry about it.
Okay, I just wasn't sure.
Just zoom
Uh,
all the way in on Death Mountain.
Yep, perfect.
You know, Bren is not there yet, so
He's getting morning exercise.
he's getting some morning exercise. Yep. Mhm.
Wriggly eyebrows.
That's what they call it these things.
Feel you can guess what Bren is doing. Probably. It sounds like a very noble thing to do. Also, a
I'm
very
sure.
not noble thing
Maybe
to do. But...
I'm sure Zell can guess.
Probably. It's happened before.
Yeah.
You know?
Alright.
Zell
So-
walks out. She's like, damn, my brother's still not back. Ah.
Alright, the other four of you are sitting there at the table. What are you guys doing? Or are you guys waiting for them to talk first?
Where is your brother located?
Alright, so actually we came in teleportation circle. So operators don't know this, but there's a circle on Death Mountain. Yeah. Although, you know, it's kind of hard to get there. We'll have to we provide our own sigils.
Are we getting back to Death Mountain through that teleportation circle? Are we walking?
Yeah. Yeah, probably. We'll be
Uh,
using... I mean, unless you guys don't have gold, of course, somehow.
How much gold?
It's one. I'm pretty sure it's 1 gold to go back. Like it took a lot of effort for us to get here, to be honest.
Well, you're here alive.
Well, see, like we don't have actually an operational one. We have a system that's similar to the one they've developed now, but like it's been out of use for a long time, so it's like it's hard. It's hard to get it to work. I don't know how many more times we can run it. So a little concerned. If Eldest Brother was still here, he'll probably be able to fix it, but we don't actually know how that thing works.
Are you asking us to risk death teleporting?
Oh no, it's not a problem to teleport back. It's just we're just saying it was a major effort to get here. But
So-
no, teleporting back would not be a problem because, you know, they have this new thing newly installed, and, you know, they have the operator and all that wonderful stuff, right?
Sure.
Maybe. How safe do you think this is? According to your expertise on Originium or whatever.
According to my calculations, it is incredibly safe and not dangerous at all.
Oh, baby's the boss.
Hmm.
Hmm.
Hmm. How long would it take for us to walk over?
Only a few days. 4 or 5. Yeah, go up the mountain, you know. It's rough.
Not sure how I feel about the odds of this.
I mean, it's Death Mountain. We're gonna climb up Death Mountain. Gotta risk some death.
You know, sometimes in one of the doors, like, you know, sometimes I wish it wasn't called Death Mountain. No, it would be a lot. It's kind of hard to make business when, you know, we're a place called Death Mountain. And then the other one's like, well, what are you supposed to call it then? Like, I don't know, Live Mountain. Everyone just looks. They all just look at each other. It's like, I don't know about that one, Chief. Hey, what do you think would be a good name for that besides Death Mountain? You know, like we do need to make money eventually. You know, stealing isn't, you know, something we want to do or is good at.
Speaking of which, do you guys even have the gold to get back?
One of them's like, well, we can sell all of our weapons.
How
about we strike a deal? I'll give you 6 gold pieces, and you give me fun new toys you guys come up with.
Okay.
It's
I
not
mean,
set.
we don't make very interesting toys, to be honest. But you know, we get elder brother out. We
Write
can,
up a contract right now.
they all look at the one who's in charge. It's like, oh man. What kind of terms do you want?
I want 6 of your next 6 prototypes of anything you make. 1 for each gold piece.
Okay. Well, I mean, get eldest brother out. I'm sure he'll oblige for someone who saved his life. All right, write it down. And it's like the people's like, "Are you sure about this?" Like, look, like we're not gonna be making anything without him anyway. So like, let's face it, this is not that big of a deal. You guys write the contract. It's like, all right, so who's holding the contract?
I guess I'll take it.
Okay. Well, I guess we should make a copy for us too, and we're good to go, right?
We just have to wait for my brothers to get back.
Brad, you walk in at this point.
You see Bren walk in, coat under his arm, sweat glistening from his hair and form. Oh, everyone's awake.
One for a morning job, huh?
Yeah, just some morning exercise, you know. Oh, look who's here. Aren't you, something Mountain Forge? Yes, you all.
Brad, you did notice something strange when you were leaving the place.
Oh yeah.
You heard a lot of screaming from one room.
Oh wait, go investigate if screaming's bad.
Well, no, it was like the type of screaming that you would normally expect in that type of
Oh,
area.
so moaning.
Yes, sure.
Okay.
Screaming is
give me-
inappropriate.
Give me a perception check.
Nice. Hey.
It sounded like there was a lot of people in there.
Oh, they're getting frisky, all right.
Hmm?
Does Brent think it's moaning?
Oh yeah, it sounds like.
Okay. Like, oh, they have.
The only thing you managed to tell is that it sounded like there was a lot of different types of moaning.
Oh, they have a multiple partner service. Maybe I'll check that out next time. And he'll leave.
Okay. You guys, so you're back at the
Reconvene
tavern.
with the dwarf. So, I guess I didn't expect you all to meet here. Are we helping them out now?
Kami-sama's like, oh, are we?
I looked to Zella so she can fill me in on what happened.
I mean, there's nothing left to do in town.
Perfect! I'll load my gun. Let's go.
Alright, you guys head out of the tavern, I guess. Don't have to
Somebody
pay-
else has any errands? Question?
Last call!
All around? Any errands, anybody? Anything y'all have to do around here? You know?
Many errands.
Whatsoever? At all? No?
You alright, Zell?
Yeah, of course.
Alright.
Alright. You guys walk out of the tavern. Along the way, you guys bump into Archer walking out. He's like taking a walk around the town square.
Oh, Archer. How's the kid
Yeah.
doing?
Actually, I'm looking for him.
Oh, fuck.
You seen him?
No, when did he go missing?
Last night?
Hmm.
Well, this morning? Last night? Something like that?
Bren thinks back. Does he recognize any of the moans from that room?
Do
now
you?
that he's thinking about what the voices of certain figures he met
Give
yesterday
me an
sound like.
intelligence check.
Fuck.
Nope.
I haven't seen the kid. Have
Hmm.
you checked with the girlfriends of his?
You know, that's the funny part. I went to check the store first, and no one's there.
Ah. Have you checked with his sister?
That's probably the next step.
Uh-huh. Good luck with that. Yes.
I don't know. I suspect that the other shoe has dropped, along with some other things, like his
Well,
pants.
as long as it's consensual.
Nah, I'm sure it's fine. Whatever you guys told him last night, I'm sure he took it to heart.
What we tell him again?
That.
Hey, look at Zell.
I think you said something about make a decision and commit to it.
Ah. He'll be fine. He's a big boy. And hey, if the
I don't
mutagen's
know.
still in the system, it'll give him plenty of endurance.
I see. I am very curious to hear what he's had to say when he comes back. He just like whistles back into the smithy.
Well, we're heading out of town, but when we come back in, we'll certainly check to see how much of a man he's become.
Right.
Contact us if he's actually missing.
Yeah, of course. If he's actually in danger and whatnot, we'll save him, blah, blah, blah.
I doubt he's in danger. Doesn't look like it. Boy can take care of himself. Usually. Alright, you guys go on your way.
Is that people taking care of him?
Hmm?
I was not in character.
No, I mean, what did you say?
It seems like other people are taking care of him now.
I don't know. That sounds like a great thing to say in character. just saying. All right, he said. All right, Felix says that in character. It's canon now. We're doing it.
Well, certainly taking care of him. I agree, Philip. All right, dwarves, lead on.
All right. Guys, all go to the teleportation circle and clamber over, and the dwarves like hand them like a sigil. It's like, where is this? Do you not have an answer? We came from
Springtime Mountain.
Where's Springtime Mountain? I know where Death Mountain is.
Yeah, it's near that area.
There's a teleportation circle there?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's from the old times. Oh, I see. I probably should tell the clock tower. I probably should tell El Malloy later. But yeah, sure. Payment?
How much we owe?
For the dwarves and us 5.
That's 11 gold.
Okay, I'm putting it from party funds.
I spent 11 gold. You all TP over to Death Mountain. You guys land in the middle of a shrine.
Oh, I'm sure glad we didn't run into his sister while we were leaving.
So it seems to be, you look around, there's like stairs going on the left and the right. So those stairs behind you. And then in front, there's like, you see a dwarf that seems to be encased in a crystal. And then beyond that, there's like a giant skull that like kind of with its maw closed, and like everything else, there seems to be like platforms leading to the left and right beyond that, but like everything around that point seems to be encased in rock.
By the way, did we ever calculate the 300 from the delivery?
Someone put it in account, I think, right?
Mm-hmm.
It says.
I don't know.
Oh, like. I guess we didn't. Shit, you're right.
Hold on.
Shit.
Cool.
Dwarves are just like, yeah, so that's eldest. He's kind of busy at the moment. currently he's maintaining the rock formation, the rock prison of sorts. That is keeping the threat in, keeping Skullflame in at the moment. But this is a very temporary solution at the moment.
So we
Unfortunately.
need to get him out.
Yeah, but before that, uh, let's go back to the forge first. There's something that you guys might find interesting.
All right.
It's my eyes.
It's really hot, by the way.
Oof. Good thing I have my coat off from my morning exercise.
Hey, you guys look down and you see like some of these like beyond these platforms, like freaking straight up lava, like in the under the freaking platforms. You figure that falling off the platform may not be the wise decision.
That sounds bad.
Do not worry, Bren. I have Featherfall.
You know, Bip, there's a slow death and a long death. Slowly falling into lava sounds worse than fastly falling into it.
Ren, how about you lay off the flask while we're here?
Ah, what do you mean? Oh, damn! Must have finished it all last night.
Right. Okay. So, guys, it leads you guys back to the forge. You can see this forge is like got a lot of, blacksmith stuff. It looks a lot more legit than it looks a lot more expansive than the other two forges you've seen. One was freaking Muramas, like middle of the freaking basement. The other one is Archer, who's just like, he doesn't even have a forge, he just has a desk.
That's a nice forge.
Yeah, so this is where we all work when we're trying to make our projects. And you see, like, this forge also, like, it's not like a traditional forge. It's a lot of, like, gears and, like, what appears to be, like, metal pieces. And, like, they seem to be complicated stuff in this forge. Like, they all appear, like, half-finished, though. They're just, like, the second eldest, like, yeah, so these are all projects that we were working on before, that happened. And eldest is now in a crystal, so we're not making much progress on this front.
The room for traps.
Okay, you can check for traps. It's investigation or perception check.
Investigate. Investigate.
I hold up my magic screwdriver while Laura does the investigation.
All right, what does it do? Detect
Okay.
magic. All right, Zara, you detect the place for traps, and you see a lot of things that could be traps if they weren't half finished.
I do not trust these doors,
All right.
but it's okay. This looks like it's safe in here. My hands is on my gun though, just in case they try anything again.
I promise you we're not trying anything, so please move that gun somewhere else.
Oh, I'm not holding it up.
Yeah.
It's just, got my hands casually on top of it.
Okay, can you point in the other direction?
She's not taking it out.
Oh, okay, I see.
In foil of Zelra being super cautious, Brennan just nerding out, looking over the desk and stuff, thinking about like, oh shit.
There's like some
Bigger
really, yeah, there's some like really insane mechanisms. You see like there are no guns, but like it's like some like pretty insane contraptions. They seem to be making some sort of weapon of some sort. There's like a shield and a sword, but it's like the shield is attached on top of the sword.
Fuck, they did it.
So they seems to be like one of their projects. But Bibi, you use detect magic and you look around. There's a lot of magical stuff. The stuff they're constructing. Oh, I'm getting a phone call. Hold up.
Break.
Weak.
There's magical horse shit out here.
Guess who keeps fucking forgetting to use their fucking bonuses?
Which bonuses?
all my investigation bonuses.
Oh. Wait, besides like guidance, or what do you mean?
My fucking deductive,
Oh, from your subclass. Oh shit.
an eye for detail, shit like that.
Yeah, yeah. Well, you just got them this session, so you'll remember next time. But goddamn, you rolled 4 nat 1s this session.
5.
Like 5?
Pretty
oh
sure.
my god. Holy shit.
I'm cursed. That's
How?
just it's
Look, now it's just a phenomenon at this point. Because you've rolled low in like every session.
Just the calf flutter.
It's so fucking funny because I keep rolling low on sleight of hand.
Yeah.
Maybe you need to click it some
Always.
more to get it out of the system.
Holy shit.
Every single sleight of hand, except for the one that BB rewound time for, has been a
Yeah.
fucking low ass roll. I guess it fits into my
It fits the
backstory.
narrative irony in this is so fucking holy shit.
Oh my god. I'm like, I'm gonna get better at stealing, so this doesn't happen again, and then it just keeps happening, you know?
It
Like
just keeps happening. Maybe like that it's like PTSD, like you're so scared of failure that you keep failing.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Ah, fuck. My mom wants to come over to probably send stuff and also check what I'm doing, but the issue is I haven't eaten the dinner that she gave me last time. That was like 2 days ago. Shit.
Time to hide it under something in the garbage. Unless, is it still good?
I don't know if it's still good. I fucked up
Sniff
because
it.
I forgot to put it in the refrigerator in the first place.
Boy.
Okay, now
Hide
it's not
some
good.
stuff in the garbage.
Yeah, I was like, I came home from Chinese New Year and I just forgot to take it out of my bag.
Boy.
Yep, it's not good.
Yeah, I was like, mistakes have been made. Just leave it at that. But anyways, we'll just keep going. Where was? Yeah, you see, like the whole place is covered in magic. Like it's not just like some of the stuff is while there's a lot of mechanical work, it's like they seem to be supplemented with magic. You see the freaking shield and sword like thing contraption. That is there's definitely veins of magic running throughout it. But you know, it seems to be like a mixed blend, and some of the things are not magical at all. But you know one thing that catches your attention though is seems to be like this square module of sorts.
Does it look like it does?
You pick it up, and it looks kind of like it looks like something that you can stick into yourself.
Seems safe.
Plug in the USB.
And it's like, and then he's like, oh yeah, and then one of the doors sees you pick it up. It's like, oh yeah, so this is one of the things that this is the thing we were talking about. We noticed that you're a little strange, tin can man.
Okay.
Bucket man? And you know, we're wondering maybe you find this useful?
What is this device?
I don't know. You have to. I think you're supposed to stick it in somewhere.
Like, oh, I don't know if that kind of game.
Oh.
Do you have an opening that you can stick such a device in?
Oh,
Oh, I didn't realize Bip you're a female. I apologize.
whoa.
Or you could just swing that way. That's fine too. I really can't tell.
I have a USB-C port.
Oh, no, we're not really entirely sure what that is, but like we've heard some stories about like these type of devices from like another region in the Northeast, I believe.
I have a look at it. What does it look like it does?
Look at what it does. Well, it's magical. What kind of magic is it? It's like I don't even know what kind of magical school it is. It's like not from a magical school. It's it's a magical USB, whatever that means.
Okay. I activate my antivirus. Gotta turn that shit on. We gotta plug that shit in.
All right, you turn on your antivirus and you plug that shit in, and
I walk over with my notebook. Notes.
you Vivi, you feel a little strange.
Does it have
What?
zoom on it?
No, but you realize that you seem to be able to see information on various individuals. Like there seems to be like you can see like the names. The names are hovering above people's heads, and then there's like something that's like Marshall check question mark.
God damn.
How do you feel?
I see UI.
UI? What is that?
Additional information
Information. You see information.
and a
What-
sixth sense.
I see. Can you describe what this looks like? How this feels like?
All right.
Thank you.
Instead of describing it, you manage. Another thing you realize is that you can pass along this information to everyone else. So now they too can see what you see.
Are you jacking us in, BB?
Yes, you're jacking the Matrix now.
Wow, what the fuck? The fuck is this magic?
Hmm.
Now you guys all see. You guys see words hovering above people's heads, and it's just like Marshall check.
Try to like
Question mark?
wave it away, like there's smoke in the air.
What's going on, guys?
I go over to Gwen and see the marshal check above her head and just start waving it.
Bren,
What? Is this smoke? Is this illusion, BB? What'd you do?
this is technology.
What?
You're in the full dive now.
How does it work?
All right, Kami-sama will now explain how martial checks will work. So normally, martial checks will use your insight. And when you click on your token, you'll be able to see that it has a... Well, eventually I will put it in because it's not going to be today. But it's not that hard to do. But you will click on your token and you'll see that on the top left is an initiative button. There will also be a martial check button. That martial check will use the default martial check, which would be your insight check. All right. So you'll be able to use your insight check on various hostile creatures or whatever for, well, usually hostile, right? For information on the creature. Okay. So it works similarly to Ash's system from before.
Action or bonus action or like separate category?
It's a free action. It is a free action, and the twist is that you can choose to make your martial check with something besides insight. Whether or not it is effective is another story entirely, but if you choose to make your martial check with a skill check that is relevant to the encounter at hand, then it will work as a martial check. For example, if you're fighting other tin cans, maybe Arcana is good, right? If you're fighting magical constructs, right? If you're fighting a beast, maybe nature is good, etc., etc.
Very cool.
If you're fighting, some military people, and you roll history to check their tactics as recorded, maybe that'll work, right? I'll generally try to write down alternative checks besides insight. Okay?
Yeah.
additionally, specific to Zelra, which is she gains some inquisitive stuff during combat as a bonus action. That functions as a martial check. So you can make martial checks twice per turn.
Ooh.
So you can make more martial checks than everyone else per turn.
That's how it works, Bren, okay?
Uh, uh,
Would like me to explain this again, tutorial?
no. It's okay. Don't click that button. Sure, I guess. I look over to the dwarves and then click it over
the dwarves have been sitting around like, what's going on?
I look over the dwarves. Is there a martial check over them?
Oh, I mean, you can martial check them.
I will attempt to use this UI to see if I can martial check them.
Oh, right now just roll insight, I guess. They didn't put it up yet.
Yeah.
Would also like to.
You also like to roll insight? Well, you you see the screen flash of like we're unable to retrieve information. Please try again.
What the fuck? It's broken, Bip.
Try again.
Let me try.
You squint harder, Bren.
Oh boy.
Alright. Zara tries it and she sees like a pop down menu go down. It's like let's see here. Which one did you choose? The eldest or one of the other one? The second eldest or one of the other ones? 3 through 7 or 2.
The leader.
The leader, so that's 2. Alright, you see the leader is you see a list comes down. There's it doesn't seem to be, there's a list called passives, but there's nothing under it. And there's a list called actives. And, you see a list there's a multi-attack category. And then there under it there's a scimitar, dagger, and there was hypnosis blaster, but then next to it was taken by Zelra. And it was also, and then finally there's parry.
There a category called weakness.
There is a category called weakness. There are the categories as well. There is vulnerabilities, resistances, damage immunities, and condition immunities.
Vulnerabilities.
Damage vulnerabilities? None.
Damn.
And then it's like, and then once you check the damage vulnerabilities and it reports back none, it closes, and then you see martial check ? On it again.
I would like to spam that shit if Kami-sama would let me.
You start spamming that shit over and over, and you slowly but surely start piecing together information on this second one.
Del?
I'll tell you later.
All right.
I'm just scribbling.
Well,
Oh, I'm a little concerned. She's staring at me
she does that a lot. Don't worry about it.
very intently.
When she gets a notebook out, then you should be worried.
Oh.
Notebook
I
out. I'm
see.
scribbling as I stare.
Okay, now you should be worried. It's fine. Back to the point of hand. We've got to help your brother out, right? How do we do
you
that?
mind if she stares at that instead?
Oh. Hey, Zell.
Go through them one by one. Yeah, you do what you do, Bren. I'll talk to you later.
So
To the
scribbling.
next one.
She gets like this sometimes. Right, so is there anything here we needed besides that thing? Or now can we go back to the crystal?
No, it's good. The rest of it is just junk at the moment. Well, I don't know. It won't be junk once we finish it, hopefully. But like, most of these is.
Yeah, we
not-
gotta get your brother out first.
Yeah. You already know. Yeah.
Alright, Zell. Keep scribbling whenever. You gotta check out that crystal. Maybe you can figure some stuff about that.
Alright.
Big crystal, you know.
Right. Walk over. Distant look still.
Alright.
You just
You
march
guys
checking the
walk
doors
back
over.
over to the shrine. and yeah, there's no disturbances. He looks like he's having a grand old time being suspended in a crystal. And you know, the so the eldest takes a position at the center of the shrine, and then on 4 edges, in a shape that make a shape of a trapezoid around this area, 4 of the other dwarves go and take their positions up there. There's one dwarf left that is kind of watching the sidelines, and he's just like, "Yeah, so I guess I'm the one who runs if everything goes wrong," and explains what's happening to someone else who is unfortunate enough to run into me, I guess.
Yep. Check out the guild lines this time. Don't just rob people and then ask them to solve your problems.
Yeah. Hopefully it doesn't come down to that. Anyways, and the elder's like, "Okay, so here's how it's gonna go, okay? We are going to attempt to assist our brother in maintaining the barrier. And by that, I mean, we're going to try and get him out somehow. However, we probably will not be able to maintain this barrier on our own. We will be instead lowering it so you can deal with whatever that it is. Well, you guys can deal with Skullflame in there.
Wait, you want us to kill the Lich?
Okay, so the good news is...
Hell yeah, let's fucking go.
Okay. I'm saying, the good news is, as long as we're able to maintain the barrier, he will be under the effects of, the seal at hand. So he will be a lot weaker than his prime. If he breaks the barrier that we set up, he'll probably get stronger, but still not up to his prime because he's been sealed in there for God knows how long. But try to not let him crack the barrier that we set up. Might be good.
Brent's already chugging his pot and like taking out the shield, and then loading his bullets.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, I see you're raring to go. How about the rest of you?
Play Lich. Hey, Brent.
Yeah.
I can make your sword light up.
Oh shit! Really? Is it dark in
Yeah.
here, by the way?
It'll be like Nikes.
No, it's pretty bright. There's lava on the floor.
Okay, but I mean, like,
also,
you know?
the sky, it's actually open to the sky, so you guys can look up
Oh,
and
okay.
see the sky.
Sure. If it helps, is light good against liches?
It just makes your sword light up.
Oh, that's pretty fucking cool though. I'm down. What the
I
fuck
don't
is
know.
all
So
this?
yeah, we're probably gonna stop here because some people need to eat dinner. But like, we're gonna
Next session is the Lich fight.
Right.
Eat
Fuck,
shit
it only
up.
works on tiny objects. God damn it.
Right.
Uh,
So today, you guys spent your entire time looking at the world map, apparently, because I didn't prepare the town or anything, which is a little unfortunate. But you guys met some new people, seen some new faces, dealt with some problems, other
Yeah.
people's problems.
You wrote in a foursome, Alex.
What?
You wrote in a foursome.
Your own problem, man.
Holy shit!
I did what?
You wrote in a foursome. I was
I
just like,
wrote- It might be more than a foursome.
yes.
It's a foursome.
I just want to say, like, while we were like trying to convince the kid, oh yeah, go get that or whatnot, my mom was in the room, so I was very careful about the words he said.
Nice.
Holy shit!
Very interesting.
Oh, Alex, did you get a package recently?
No,
Check your mailbox, maybe.
I don't have the keys to that.
Whoa, bruh.
What
No.
kind of package is this?
Hey, how do you get mail then?
Well, before people go into people's mails, we will cut it off here. Good shit.